They got another one. They're announcing the new one, Elgato Next, and we are live.
We live, and the chicken Wise is eating live. What
Yo.
about this Elgato though?
They got another dude. They got another Elgato. It's called Elgato Next, and they're announcing it August 11th. I just got mine.
And what of this Elgato Next?
I don't know. They haven't I haven't
no
heard
details,
any detail on it, but it's just they're announcing it on August 11th. They're gonna show what's it about. I don't know.
Let's go ahead and get
it's like a little sneak preview of it.
I'm just upset.
They're
like
gonna show the back.
Yeah, that's what they show.
They're
Like,
gonna show the model.
They can show the box, the wires and shit.
And they say your time is now.
Wow.
Welcome back to GMG.
I be rolling.
This is episode 35.
I gotta mute the stream. Pardon me, Chase.
Oh, that's all good. We ain't gotta. Man, this is a full panel. We expecting one or two more people to show up. But let's start from the left. We always gotta start with Abel. Say what's up.
Hey guys, how you doing? Team Green, GMG, my boys. What's up?
Next up, we got Smallz. Say
what's up?
Smallz.
What's going on, man? I'm here hanging out with the old GFS crew and meeting some new people. This is interesting here.
All right.
Random broom like in my background.
You always got random objects. He was rubbing his face with the anal cream last.
Whoa! What?
Oh,
I think it was baby toothpaste, but.
Anal cream. Anal cream.
I had to embellish a little bit.
You thought it was a big word to take over. No.
Yeah, we got Ricky the 3-minute gamer. Say what up.
That was everybody. I said, wow, you just called my own thing out. Like,
oh.
All right, what up, people? Damn, thanks. Yeah.
You got Wyza. He licking his fingers right now.
Finger licking good. Finger licking good. What's up, folks? I'm just a black man trying to make this come up in this universe. While eating this chicken, though.
Man.
And look who just slid in. Pause. BG. Say what's up, BG.
Is that how we're going to do it right now? That's what we're doing?
Right.
We're going to full stereotype.
Every time I don't say it, I get reminded in the comments. That was a little questionable.
Right, Hilton, let's go. Y'all gonna have to not mind me. I only got a quarter of this. I'm only gonna get a quarter.
All right. So matter of fact, before we even go on, if for those that are really into wrestling, Smallz and Wyza are your guys.
Definitely.
Go to the description right now and click on their channels. Because they got all the wrestling stuff. They got that stuff on lock. They go out. They go see shows. They don't just sit over here talking about how much they are fans of wrestling. They actually go out to all these events and things like that. So make sure you do that. All right. We want to hit wrestling first, or we want to go with Twitch?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm going to reload this.
Let's run with Twitch since we were already
Twitch.
Okay. On that.
Twitch. No, wait. So Google has officially acquired Twitch.
Yeah, there's no denying it now. Yeah, you can't deny it now.
So it's 100% confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all remember last year we had that fiasco with all the copyright claims. Dudes was crying in the basement about how they on their way to being life and shit.
Yo, there was people just sweating their PayPal, like, man, they were like, oh no, mama.
Right. So apparently that same bot has managed to flow through Twitch, so you're now liable for music that you played during your stream. They are not just going for new Twitch streams; they're going for highlights. They're going for old streams in the archive. Let me get y'all thoughts on. Let's start with you, Smallz.
It's got to be like as clear as day that now Google is running the show live and with pre-recorded gaming. They're trying to run the market. MLG. Are they independent still?
Yeah, currently.
They're gonna get bought soon. I think I think Google is really trying to get that platform to compete with Microsoft and to compete with Apple. That's what they're trying to do. Now with Twitch, it kind of sucks because it's now going to commercialize it a little more. I think. I just don't know what direction they want to go with it business-wise because the subscriber ratio is kind of crazy in terms of payout. I'm not really digging the copyright. It's going to be just like YouTube, but live. That's all it's going to be. And, of course, we talked about the Google Plus integration, which is going to be do or die.
Is it? They're actually doing that already, Google Plus?
I expect it. I fully expect that integration.
Yeah, you can expect it. You can expect it. Real quick, I want to say that Smallz probably just touched on it a little bit, but the one positive about Google getting their hands on Twitch is that we should be getting better ads now on Twitch, because what we currently have is just straight poop juice. Most
Botox.
Yeah, most streamers, like, they can stream for about 5-6 hours a day and make about $20, topped out. I've heard of guys making that much, even with streams of like 1,500 people in there.
Sounds
like the ads are really bad that they're getting. So Google, that's the one positive that you could get from Google. You're guaranteed to have like some really good ads, and that'll increase the ad revenue for the streamers. But other than that, they already had the whole thing, like the music thing that they're being, touched on for now. They already had that policy in place, but now it's just being enforced. I mean, it was speculation that Google bought out Twitch, but now it's like, because as soon as things started changing, you know that those are Google type of changes, or even YouTube type changes.
Ricky, you're up.
All right, what was the question? Because I had left in the
talking about the Twitch copyright bot, and them it's actually going in the same direction as YouTube. So any in-game music, you can potentially be flagged on Twitch now for having in-game music. So if you play 2K, whatever it is,
wow,
music on there. Even if people get it mixed up, since the company bought a license that we can use it, that's not the way these bots feel. So what do you think?
Personally, that's gonna hurt a lot of people who play sports games, because these sports games have real commentators in the background, whether it's music, the basketball players, or you got the dudes who talk in the background who announces everything. So. And I know this happened with me on YouTube where the NBA or something like that, they blocked my video or something like that. Meanwhile, I'm only playing 2K. So, I mean, it's going to hurt a lot of those people. I mean, hopefully these bots chill, because remember that shit with YouTube for like a month? That shit was going crazy on everybody's channel. I just hope. I mean, I thought it was a good idea for for Google to take over Twitch, just because I know they got their pockets right. They got money. They can hold down Twitch. I just know for a fact there's going to be certain policies they're just going to ruin with everything on how Twitch works. But I do agree with Wyza that the advertisement is going to be way better for those who do stream a lot. But that's really it.
Abel, what's your thoughts?
Man, that's going to be a whole that's just going to be a terrible mess, because as of right now, as it stands on the YouTube side of things, I mean, they still haven't gotten their shit together on that end with what we have currently. So heading over to Twitch, in the Twitch world, man, that's going to be super problematic. And especially them going back to the old streams. Like, how dare they? Like I see that as unfair, and that's grounds that they shouldn't touch. You shouldn't go back and actively penalize the people. You should move on forward and continue that from there. But the live streams with the music and stuff, it keeps the party going. I watched a couple of live streams and stuff, and I see the music, and it may not be even things I'm into, but the live stream and the music keeps the soul of the live stream going for some of these guys. And yeah, respectively, for that to be taken away, that's gonna hurt, and I'm not feeling that at all.
Okay, BG, you here? Well, you just.
I'll jump in before you go. I just want to say something about what you said there. Sometimes having that music bring or it enhances someone's particular character. Like you're gonna hear a certain type of music for that certain type of streamer. So it kind of fits the build, and now it's just gonna be like, man, now you're in search of it. Like, Cash Nasty, a 2K streamer, he starts off his stream with the curtain call, and he's playing his music for about a good 20 minutes, half hour before he even goes live, and it just gets his viewers juiced up and ready to go, because they know that's part of his show. And also people that have alerts, I have alerts as well, like if somebody follows or subscribes or anything like that. We might have like a little quick clip of music playing. Is that going to be taken out as well? Like, are we going to get penalized just for having a notification sound of music? So it's like, for example, say somebody subscribes to your channel, you have a specific sound of music that plays, and people might have gotten used to it, and now all of that's going to change. Now, change does happen, we all grow accustomed to it. But it's like, man, you know, everybody just got so used to that environment. Now that environment's just gonna change. Like, no notice, no email, no nothing. Just bam, here you go. Change it now.
Right.
Y'all remember whenever we had that stuff, dudes is like, I'm gonna go start a Twitch channel. Like, dudes thought like, you're not gonna get away from Google, number one. Anything that's a hit that's blowing, look like they about to buy it. Yeah, that music stuff is rough though. But like, there's other ways, I guess, to get stuff. Maybe you can find some people that do royalty-free music, or they have like YouTube covers and stuff. So people just gonna have to link up with some people that actually do music, or like remakes is another way for you to actually get music playing. If it's just instrumentals, a lot of people remake instrumentals.
Well, Chase, I recently on my channel I just redid the Happy beat, and I did that for my purposes on my channel.
Right.
And I killed it. Like I did a phenomenal job on the beat, but then it got flagged, and they hit me with a copyright. So
Wow.
like my beat was that on point that it was like yo, this is Pharrell's. Like, so
see, but that's the problem.
They're not allowed to flag you for that, right?
And that's the problem. Twitch, I was watching Boogie's video earlier. He said Twitch had their own music flagged while on their stream because of the bot.
Could be
So
right now.
Yeah, they have not got that bot fixed yet. As far as being able to recognize stuff, like people think these are people that sit down. They don't have the manpower to have people sit there and review stuff anymore. YouTube is way too big. That's why I can right now go on Wyza's channel and give him a strike without any cause, and he'll have to wait 2 weeks to get a video reinstated because they don't have the manpower to review stuff.
And that's if you ignore the email that they send.
Right.
I have a question about this though, because I thought when someone makes the beat, this is almost like when, you know, mixtapes or when rappers make songs. Isn't it like as long as they change a certain tune of the beat, it's not even considered their beat anymore?
Well, no, that's a whole nother.
Because you know how many rappers jumped on the same beat, but they tweaked out one piece of it, basically not even the owners anymore.
Those are mixtapes, though. That's
right. The Abel situation, I just
can do that. Damn. Abel should not have had his music.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that was total. Like, listen, I replayed
it from scratch.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it. I replayed the chords and everything. Like I did it all from the ground up, and man, they took it. I was like,
people have had their artwork actually flagged by YouTube with the bot last year. Somebody did two drawings, and I forget what they were, and those were flagged.
I heard about that.
Visual.
Wait, now how can they?
And that's the issue.
Wait, but didn't they have people working with YouTube as well? Like the little YouTube wannabe people with security shit?
No, those guys. I don't. You talking about Spam 404? Those. The YouTube security guards. I don't know where those guys were.
Those were the rent-a-cops for YouTube. It was, hilarious.
I'm surprised how these people are doing cover music, cover songs, if this policy's still going on.
See, but covers can also be legally, like if they wanted to sue you for doing a cover, musicians can actually sue people for doing covers on their music.
They can.
Music is different than like doing a parody of a movie. You can get away because of laws and stuff with parody. Yeah. But when you're doing a cover, yeah, you really can't do that.
Okay, I have one more thing about this. Like, I know I'm not mistaken. Isn't the gaming industry on YouTube, isn't that with sports included? Isn't that what's keeping YouTube so hot right now? Because isn't that whole 60 frames a second being put on because of the high demand with the gaming? Why would they fuck with the gaming industry if they know that honestly, I think a big percentage of how good YouTube is doing is because of that. Honestly,
we're gonna do what they want, or we gonna be out of here.
They fuck with it. Meanwhile, everything is so good. Why screw? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just out for the money. They just
where everybody gonna go?
Pretty much. I think it's just gonna result in everybody going to the options menu and putting the music tab down to 0.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
Or yeah, give people royalty-free music or hit people up, but you don't have to have the in-game music playing, especially with XSplit and all these programs. There's other ways to get music playing. There's no reason not to. There's beats everywhere. You're
gonna have to start doing techno beats and shit so that everybody comes to your shit. For real. I'm being for real though.
Anybody got anything to add to that before we move on?
I missed it. I'm back.
No, I was the same thing about the Twitch.
Yeah, we saw on Twitch. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this WWE 2K15. And since y'all are really into wrestling, y'all can.
Chase,
you
you
been
playing
playing it, though.
You've been playing.
I've been playing it. I've been
Are you
playing, but
enjoying
you
it?
gotta remember, I stopped watching wrestling in like 2004, so I really just got back into actually playing it. I'm gonna start watching.
I still need
it.
you to go back and body slam Andre the Giant.
I smashed him though.
I need you to go back and body slam Andre the Giant, Chase.
I did slam him.
Bro, you didn't body slam Andre the Giant.
What'd I do? I just slammed him regular. What'd I do?
Hold on, you got the cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you live then.
I just finished the Yokozuna joint.
Oh God. WrestleMania 9 you was on then.
Yeah. All right, so y'all, whatever y'all got for 2K, WWE 2K15, go ahead and Wyza, you go ahead and start with that.
First thing we gotta talk about is that screenshot that everybody keeps asking everybody about.
I'm gonna put that in the comment section so they can see it.
I get a lot of questions. Why is it? What do you think of the screenshot? What do you think? And I've just been, I don't want to say I've been ignoring it, but I've just been like,
You're being catfished.
When I look at that screenshot, a lot of people love it, and I look at it, I'm like, why does Cena look like that? Like, to me, he just looks like a robot.
Yep.
His face looks horrible. Now, the thing that I did like that was in the photo was Randy Orton's arm. I don't like that's like the only thing that stood out to me. The detail in the tattoos that's on his arm really stood out a lot to me. The details that's in WWE 2K14 and the previous games before that wasn't really there, and that was all THQ stuff. But what they have now, as far as detailing, I think is pretty spot on. But just that's John Cena, man. He looked Nah, I couldn't get with that one. I couldn't get with it.
You think it looks bad though?
I don't think. You know what I think it is? I'm just happy that they gave him an expression.
Right.
It looks like an expression he's making in like 7 years. Honestly, I know what you guys are talking about. He look like he has turtle lips. Like his lips look mad weird, and the way his eyes are.
His eyebrow meat is crazy.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
The eyebrow meat though.
Yo, but I didn't see like the level of expression, like the level of detail they went in though with the character itself. It just shows like so much improvement, and we've needed one for so many years. Like they've been tweaking faces for years, and there have never really been a huge graphical improvement. And I feel like wrestling
2K got their hands on it and just turned it upside down.
Yeah.
Smallz, you want to say something?
Characters, man.
Yeah, I was saying, I agree with Wyza over there. I definitely agree. Like it's all good till we get to the face. Like it's like you look, you're like, all right, wow, I like the details, veins is popping out, all right, the skin tone is all right. You get up to the face, and then you're like,
but y'all serious?
But he looks like that though. I like the image. No, I like the image.
No, it looks clean though. It looks clean.
I can show you a picture of Cena right now that he's making one of those stupid faces.
I don't know if that was like a story mode thing, like he was in like a piss type of moment, or I don't know if that's his default face. You know what I mean?
I think he was pissed.
No, it has to be a certain moment. It has to be.
Okay.
Because that if his face is like that, then
that's what I thought. I'm like, wait, is
no, but don't you see he's going against Randy? It looks like he's going against Randy, it may be it may be part of a teaser trailer that's gonna come out soon, and it may be for like maybe remember right now John Cena has the belt, he's going against for the title, he's defending it. It looks like as if they might come out with a trailer soon, and he's walking into the arena to the ring, like with an expression on his face, like he's ready to go against. He's always doing that in wrestling too, so. I mean, you never know. I just think the level of detail and like what Wyza said, that arm. I looked at his tattoos, although the image was blurry for his arms. It was really focused on Cena. I was like, wow. I can see how in depth they went.
No, hold on. Here, look at this picture. Hold on, look at this John Cena picture in the chat. Tell me he don't. Looking at that and then looking at the WWE screenshot.
That's the same guy.
It's the same.
Yeah, he's just pissed off.
Let me look at this. All right, link the WWE screenshot.
Yeah. Let's get that. Yeah, let's run that.
Because that screenshot, it looked like they made his face with Play-Doh.
No, I think it's his
mouth. It's his mouth, yo.
He really has a mouth like that, though. Like he really got them lines on the side. Like he does.
Yeah, he does have those lines. Wow.
All right, let me see.
It looks a lot better.
Yeah, he got the Mark Henry eyebrow meat going on.
He does have the big meat.
Oh my god.
So anyway, 2K15. You gotta look at the body type. It's gonna look great.
I think that's
Smallz
just
comes
claim.
in, though? That's how he comes in?
That's how I come in. They have to focus on a lot of things here. Crowd. NBA 2K15 took a step with the crowd with the fat heads and what they're going to be doing.
Does look a little faint there.
So the crowd, they need to update the crowd commentary. They're taking the steps there as well. And the gameplay, we just got to see how it is with 2K. So the career mode will be nice. I think it's going to be a nice little product.
Yeah, I want to jump on that career mode next.
Why don't y'all explain how they acquired it? Because I don't, some of these people don't even, and even me. So 2K14, I'm playing that now.
Mm-hmm.
And the characters look they look just terrible.
Yeah,
the game's fun, but they look like
that's another thing that I want to see. I want to see these guys' hair. Like,
okay,
they've had that issue with
so,
hair. For
do you want the story? Do you want the story?
So why does it look like that? Because 2K, their games never look that bad.
Well, no. This is all THQ built.
Okay,
right.
Yeah, that was
what it
THQ,
is.
man. They gave it up there. Didn't they had to sell their rights?
I think they went bankrupt, didn't they?
So
okay,
what happened was.
Hold on, let's Smallz go ahead.
So what happened was THQ built WWE 12, and then they were in the process of building WWE 13, and that got put out, and that was the Attitude Era one. That was the big money. They went all out for that one. THQ ran out of money. They had to literally file the chapter and go bankrupt. Then their entities went up in an auction. UFC was purchased by EA, and 2K bought WWE's license. So then that's why, but Ukes was the same company to make both games, 2K14 and 13. That's why it looks exactly the same, because it was the same developer. With 2K15, now you have a full year with 2K involved. You have visual concepts designing everything as well, and Ukes building some things. But with visual concepts leading the way,
visual concept is always pretty good.
NBA 2K is very animation heavy. I want to see if WWE 2K is going to be very animation heavy, and that's what's going to suck if it is very animation happy.
But it already is.
It already is, and that's what sucks, and it's going to kill the online if it is. So we got to wait and see how it plays.
I mean, no, I definitely agree there, and I think I got a tweet from Nick Too Quick. He said 2K does the visuals with actual people in their booth, and just like with LeBron and 2K, and I don't think THQ was doing that, because honestly, if they were, they would be getting half of their faces spot on. Like
they just didn't have the same equipment and technology that 2K has or visual concepts has.
They were behind.
Like, honestly, don't you guys agree that certain games do need graphical improvements? Some people, this whole graphic war bullshit. I'm talking about certain games do need it. Like, come
WWE needed it
one for years now.
2K needed it for a while.
See, here's how that goes.
Definitely need graphics though. That's like the only time I'll say they need
sports.
When it comes to sports, I think it's a little easier because you have the actual players that could come in or the actual athletes that could come in. When you're dealing with, say, an action or adventure game or anything like that, you're pretty much just drawing the guys up from scratch. So that's kind of what your engine is used to. So when you have to draw somebody that's real life, their real character, it tends to be a little harder than when you could just, go in there and screen their face and screen their body. So sports games do have it a little easier. And I say that because who did you say it was, Smallz, that did the animations for WWE? Was it Ukes or was it THQ?
It was Ukes. Ukes was the company. They were based in Japan. And
Ukes, I don't believe that they had any type of sports development team where they actually used actual athletes or wrestlers.
Well, they mocap like Austin Aries and Chris Hero, but that's here nor there because that company doesn't really have like a wrestling person to go in there and be like, this game needs this game needs that. You get what I'm saying? At 2K, they're going to have more staff, more financing, better ways of distribution, and that's where THQ's choke points was their financing, and their content was slow. They only had 2 licenses, and they weren't making any money from the rest of their games.
And I'm just happy with this whole career mode and that whole showcase because y'all know the career mode is, basically like 2K, you start from the bottom, but with WWE, you go from the bottom to win a WWE World Champion. Then they got the showcase where I think you play it's broken into several episodes. 2 episodes you focus on. I'm reading here it says Legendary Rivalry Mode and WWE from the past.
Right.
So at least they got some modes they're adding. I'm just hoping the mechanics work. Like with the past WWE games, all this, the way their bodies hit and their collisions and everything.
Oh
They
boy.
always look so fake, and even I'm like, as a game, it looks like that. Oh, and lag and glitchy. Oh no. And as far as online, I would love to play with my friends online, but they always mess up the online because somehow somebody spams a button and it just ruins that game. And it's worse than spamming in 2K and NBA.
We got to see where it goes with the NXT career mode, the Road to WrestleMania is what
I was hoping they include that. Oh man.
Yeah.
Imagine they added us in there, like we start off in NXT and then
I
move
think
over.
that's what they're going to go with. They're going to start you off in NXT, and you're going to build your way up to the main event of WrestleMania, and that's the story mode. And then you could face different challenges, like face the Undertaker, or face Sting, or whatever, and that's their mode. But it depends what they do for their secondary sell, because there's got to be something coming with the John Cena limit or the Sting pack. Right,
they got 2 Stings in that game, right?
Right, yeah, they got 2 Stings, but there's got to be something coming. If John Cena's on the cover and he's doing stuff with it, you got to expect they're going to do that stupid career mode where he's got to defy every single odd on Earth. Like
They should
they
make a
might
John
do that.
Cena mode.
I think that's that's going to replace the 30 years of WrestleMania. Will be like his,
Can
like
you
the time is
imagine,
now. That's what it's going to be.
They replaced Defeat the Street with Defeat the Cena.
Wait, say that again. I mean, that defeat the streak, that wasn't even supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. He wasn't supposed to beat him. Didn't he really catch a concussion?
Oh no.
Brock was going over.
Undertaker. I think Undertaker always wanted Brock to be the guy, but Vince finally probably bought into that. They said Shawn Michaels said that it was 4 hours before Mania started that they actually called for that finish. Or call for that result.
I just hate that when they have dudes come from the outside just start busting ass. Like, I don't like that shit, man. They don't give no chance to any of the guys who's been in there for several years now. A dude leaves, becomes a superstar, comes back, wins the title. I just don't like that. And
but he's good for business. So.
No, bro. I'm talking as far as what I'm talking about like what Batista when they brought him back. I was like, what? I was just
that was failed. That was a failed experiment.
So you probably feel that way about The Rock then.
Yo, I was always a fan of The Rock, but I do not like that move. You know, they're doing that for business purposes. I just feel like, why would he come back and then win? Like, I mean, that's just me personally. Like, I don't like that kind of business.
He came back because Mania was in Miami, and he wanted to do a show in Miami and do one in New York. For the most
so, are you guys looking forward to that career mode that's coming?
Yes,
I am. Let me, as a guy that hasn't played wrestling in a while, I like 2K14. I just like the old wrestling games better. Like,
yeah, here comes the pain.
That and the earlier SmackDown games, No Mercy.
Yeah.
Like, I thought those were better. I didn't know if it was just because I've been out of the loop with wrestling or just whatever it was. But like, I feel like there's something definitely missing from that 2K14.
What would you guys say made those games so special? And what's up, Regular? How you doing, brother? What made those games that special back then? Like, because I'm with Chase with that, because No Mercy, the SmackDown, the early SmackDowns, they did it for me, man. It was hot, but then it just fell off. Like, what changed?
Y'all want me to go first?
You got it.
Go ahead.
Honestly, with me, I had way more fun with the old wrestling games based because when I was younger watching like the Attitude Era, and as soon as that finished off, I think a couple years after that, it was still a little bit good when Brock Lesnar first jumped in. Yeah. I think it was the level of action, and I always call wrestling like a soap opera, basically, like the way their stories were, and I loved their stories back then. It actually, as a kid, it seemed real to me. So when I played the games, doing everything with my favorite characters then was way more fun. But now, it seems like it's so acted out, and it's so kid friendly now. Like, they can't be a badass like that anymore because so many kids watch the show. They may throw the word bitch in here and there, and they can't do that much blood action anymore either because
no blood.
Yeah, man. And if there is
no blood no more.
No, they need blood. They need blood.
That's what happens.
Hardcore?
That's the thing. No. Now I'm not talking about in the game. I'm talking about like as far as the show. They don't promote the blood action no more, and all those like Inferno matches and all that crazy.
They do the hard way. If it's an Inferno match, they try not to get anywhere near the fire.
Yeah, it ain't like how
once in a while they might call for blood, but it's very, very, very rare.
Do they still have a hardcore title?
I seen that with Randy Orton, right? The ladder match.
Oh, that was the hard way.
That was the hard way.
With a ladder? You mean if they bust somebody in the mouth with a ladder now, they can't show blood?
It's not that right away the team is like cleaning him up. Like it's not like how it used to be.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Because
don't let
there's
it
a lot
just
of
come out.
kids. There's a lot of
That's
kids.
why I stopped watching. That's why
I know
stopped
it is.
watching.
To me, it's ass, but I see it like, damn. There's a lot of kids that look up to these people, and then they don't want them to look at it like, wow, violence is the key. You know, they looking at it more like a hero.
We all right. We watched.
No,
it.
I know that, but
Man.
think about it now. Look at how people, look at the shit that's going on in society now. You really think they want the kids now to be brainwashed?
I think you're going to see them go more that route, though, in the coming years. I think they're going to shift dramatically their audience. I think they're going to go to the young adult range. I think they're going to shift their focus. They have to. They have to switch back, and you can see Triple H doing it. They're kind of throwing more curse words out. They're letting some more blood flow.
They need that.
They need it because all their money is in the damn network. And the network.
They can't sell a network if they're appealing to kids.
The kids don't care about the network. They don't care about Stargate 1988. The adults do. You got to market, and you're going to see that. 31, 32, 33. Watch. It's going to get crazy. Look at all these guys coming into the organization. You got Devitt and Kenta, and you got Steen, and you got all these guys who are brutal.
The
the wrestlers, right? Now, my only problem is they don't give them the shine when they should get the shine.
Yeah.
That's another problem.
Yeah.
What happened with CM Punk? Do y'all know the real story with the whole CM Punk situation?
I was about to mention CM Punk and the whole blood thing. So we know that they don't really like to do the blood, which is why by default when you play WWE 2K or any of the WWE games, blood is off, and you have to
turn it on.
Yeah, you have to go like,
no, you don't understand. Kids play it now. Kids.
There's like 3 menus to go through before you can turn blood on. So,
Yeah, you got to dig for it.
Yeah. And I didn't even know. Like, there were times in a game where I didn't have the blood on, and the commentary would actually kind of reflect I did. Like, they'll say something like, "Oh my God, he's bleeding," and I'm like, "Where? Hold up! Oh, I forgot I got blood off."
Wow.
So I need to turn that on in order to get that feature. But I mentioned CM Punk because he had the match with Jerry Lawler, where it's still a mystery. Some people say he did it the hard way. Some people say he played it. But CM Punk, now WWE, they like to take that stuff and hide it. They throw water on you. They do everything. They want you to like start facing away from the hard camera so that you don't see the blood. CM Punk takes the blood and starts wiping it on himself so that you can't see it. He wants you to know that he's bleeding. He was a hard ass when it came to that because he wanted to be authentic. And that's the thing, is getting away from the authenticity. And that's probably one of the things or one of the reasons why those older games were so good is because it captured the realism and it captured the fact that, yes, if something like this happens, you can bleed and they're going to fucking leave it on there. Right. Whereas now, the kid-friendly game, even if you do have blood on, you'll see the blood on the map, but you're not going to see it on their face. Wow. You know, that realism is gone.
And look at the fighting, how it is back in the. I was playing.
Look at my Colts right now. I'm sorry.
They winning?
They about to go up. But go ahead.
Oh, all right. No, I was saying because look at like I was playing Here Comes the Pain, No Mercy, and all that shit, and I realized there's special moves in there, just their fighting, their grappling moves. It seemed like it does more damage in that game, and the more in the recent WWE games, they look so fake. Even in the game, like the way they do their specials, it looks so fake. I'm just like, damn, like this, how you go backwards, you know? And I'm just hoping 2K turns it around and makes it look like they're doing damage in the game, because that's what used to excite me about the games too, that it looks so real. When I used to do an F5 or the pedigree or something like that, now it's like it looks so fake even in the game. I'm like, damn, at least give me something real. Damn, Chase got kicked out his own shit.
Man.
They getting kicked out.
Never fails.
Fly sniped him again.
Damn, nah, but I mean, there was such a high demand on changing the visuals and stuff like that. And for games like sports and wrestling and all that, and I put a link on the right. I should put it on the video.
Guys, well, I have a quick question. Now, with the 2K taking over on 15 here for WWE, what do you guys want to see the most out of the gameplay mechanics? Because me, like Chase was saying, I'm trying to come back into the swing of things. So
it just needs to be more fluid. There's times
you think the reversals and stuff are good and stuff? Are we good there?
I see now the seasoned veterans, they probably are very, very used to the reversals. I'm not that much of a seasoned veteran. I hate the reversal system.
The reversals kill people right in the beginning. The reversals are super tight, and it throws off a lot of people.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you have to, if you're a millisecond off, it's going to either be too fast or too slow. But, like, once you know the animations, you can time them, and you know when they're coming.
But aren't the reversals supposed to be hard, though?
Right.
I don't think, like, a reversal isn't hard to pull off in reality. I don't think it's to be that damn hard. Especially if you know when a specific move is coming, and you know the timing. But I'm saying, like, the way, I'm using this wrong, but it's so tight to the point where you literally can't be a millisecond off. Like, I can understand if you're off by like a full second or two. Give me just one, like, give me 1 second to work with. No, that shit gets down to the milliseconds. If you just say if you got your finger too high, you like, all right, I'm ready to push it. I'm ready to push it.
You already missed it.
You already missed it because your finger was too high. Like, you gotta like really be tight on it.
I got fucked up on easy mode. Like, that's how tight that shit was, because they do so many grapples. They got this AI doing grapples.
I thought I was playing the WWE, what is it? The 30 Years of WrestleMania. I thought I had it on easy mode. So I'm like, man, this is actually still not easy. And then once I got through it, I said, oh, there's an option menu here. And it was on normal. I said, shit, no wonder it wasn't easy. The Rock, wait until Chase plays The Rock at the end. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, 29?
Yes, with all them reverse. Yo, you have to do. Smallz, did you play the whole?
No, I should just live stream it.
Bro, do it. And once you get to that one right there, see, you already know the reversals, but they do, like, you know how it was pretty much finisher after finisher after finisher. We was at WrestleMania, we was there, and we just was like, this is ridiculous. They have it in the game, like the last sequence.
It's perfectly, actually, it's pretty accurate to the damn match.
They give them unlimited finishers. They give you have Cena, and then there's The Rock. Both of them have unlimited finishers.
Wow.
You both have unlimited finishers. The way I beat it, because I'm like, why can't? Because all right, you get The Rock up for a finisher, Colts are up. You get The Rock up for a finisher, he's gonna get out of it. He's gonna try to put you on his finisher. You gotta reverse it. It just goes from reverse to reverse to reverse to reverse. First person that misses their reverse loses. That's what it comes down to.
Oh, that's dope.
It sounds like fun, but God, the reversing is just so you have to be.
The reversing is so tight. Yeah. Now, I cheated. I went outside and said, you're going to have to beat me out here.
That's how you got to do it. I run to the outside, run up the ramp, and beat him up.
Yo, no, you have unlimited finishers.
Yeah, so I just rock bottom.
So I just went outside. I beat him down to the point where it's like, all right, when I get him back in the ring, he's not going to have the energy to reverse me. And then I beat him. I cheated.
Yeah.
I cheated.
No, that was smart. You got to do what you got to do.
That's a strategy.
No, I don't know if you guys can do it now, because I played the WWE games, but I just stop after a certain time. I actually missed when I used to do their specials, like my opponent's specials. What game was it that you was able to do that? That you had?
You can still do that now. You can still you could do a finisher stealer.
But what is the mechanic for, like, what do you got to press a certain button, get on a certain level? Because
yeah, you got it. Smallz, do you have to do their wake up call or stealer finisher, or is that not necessary?
No, it's an ability called Move Thief. So you have to have that ability to steal somebody's finisher and use their time.
See, the way that they have it in the 30 Years of WrestleMania is you have to hold RB and up to do to steal their wake up call.
Correct.
You have to press Y in direction on the left stick, and it'll do their finisher. Like, you steal their finisher, and you steal their actual move also.
Yeah, that's how it is. RB and up, and then you just hit Y. You don't have to move it in a stick. It'll just do it automatically. Yeah.
Now, it sounds a little complicated, but it's just too much.
They're just trying to make it seem more real, like how it would happen in the show. That's why they have extra button loadouts and shit. That's cool.
I got sniped.
It looks pretty. That's exactly. It looks pretty cool when you see it, because you'll see like a guy doing, you'll see them doing somebody else's taunt, like John Cena doing the Rock stuff. You're like, all right, it's cool because we're used to John Cena being the Fruit Loop. So to see him doing somebody else's stuff, like, all right, I can get with this.
Hopefully they fix up the Rock in 2K15, because he looked like a bald-headed turtle. Like,
man, let me see, man. Hold on.
In 14, you think the Rock looks like the Rock in 14?
Yo, what is this picture you guys are talking about? Where's that picture? Where can I see that screenshot?
It's in the chat. Oh no, it's not anymore.
The Rock with
Yo.
the hair, yeah, the Rock with the hair looks
Hold on.
pretty accurate.
No, I'm talking about the one that he's bald with the tattoo. Like, he doesn't look right. He doesn't even look like The Rock. I mean, you only know because it's the entrance music, the tattoo.
But another thing is there's no detail. There's no
That's
detail.
why. That's why there's no detail in it. And if you see that picture, I mean, you see that link that I put on the right. I don't know if that's accurate. Nick Too Quick put it on his Twitter. It said it showed WWE 13 and it showed TNA 2008. And I'm really upset if that's TNA for real. That's 2008's graphics.
No, he's saying that's how Booker T looked in 2000.
Oh yeah, they fucked around. Bruh.
We gotta see it, man. We gotta see it.
Is this real? In the chat, is that real? Is that real?
That is wow.
That's not WWE.
I have never seen that screenshot.
No, I think that's
really TNA's game. They would still have a game coming out.
No, that's not 15.
That's it. That looks like a caricature.
That looks like a caricature. Look at the tattoo.
That looks mad clean. That's not TNA's game.
No. I'm talking about the one I put up on Twitter. I'm talking about with the Booker T. It says Twitter. It says Nick Too. Spain. That one, is that true? That is WWE.
That was actually their graphics.
Let me see.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. They just couldn't get financing. They couldn't get backed up.
Hold on. What link you're talking about?
It says now his shit is not valid. I don't get it.
Yeah, that link didn't work for me.
Oh, let me see again. But wait, I don't know. I don't think that picture's from WWE 15 or The Rock. He looked kind of weird in the face.
Like that's a character. That's a character.
He looks crackish, man. His face is all sunk in.
Look, he got the veins in the head.
You know, his eye, like the muscles in his forehead.
Yeah,
look crazy.
Look like he got an implant.
That's when you put a little bit too much detail. What game is this from?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't show a game.
Oh, you know what? It says potential WWE 2K14 screen.
Like relax on some of them face muscles and they'll be fine.
All right, look, I put the link.
If so, look at the details in the show. Look at like the skin. That's pretty detailed. The tattoo.
Yeah, that's right.
That tattoo look pretty clean.
That's how Booker T.
That's how Booker T looks. Look at the right. Yo, that's crazy.
Did he really look like that?
In WWE 13, he does.
Yo, that's like NBA Live stuff.
Yeah, he looking like something off Saints Row.
Yo, he looked like LeBron from NBA Live.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Damn.
Damn.
Tell
but
me
if that's how
TNA just say.
Yo, did TNA look like that for real?
No.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Yes.
Their graphics were that good.
Their graphics were that good. They just didn't get bought. It was made by Midway. There was no financing.
Midway. Wow.
Midway made it.
Let's talk about this. Hold on. I forgot to tell everybody. Y'all got questions, man. Tweet us while we streaming.
I got a few questions, but y'all want to start doing questions now, or
we could do like one or two.
The question pertains to the to the topic that we're on. We could just shoot them in right now.
Or we can just do a little bit of extra questions as fillers between. It don't matter to me. That's what we usually do. I ain't got a whole lot of questions on my timeline anyway. Well, somebody asked about how we feel about Kevin Love going to the Cavs.
Yeah, we gonna jump on that one a little later.
All right.
Yeah, I got a question. Somebody said, "Do y'all think Sleeping Dogs is gonna sell well from BMP?"
Yo, they remastered that joint, right?
They gotta stop
by J.
with
Brad
this
the
shit.
Boy. I don't think it's going to sell well because it was a multi-plat game, meaning Xbox users, Microsoft, PC, and PlayStation users were able to play it. So it's not like anybody missed out unless they just skipped the game, period.
Well, they did, because if you didn't play it, it is a good game.
No, I'm saying. So basically, it's a great game, but it's not like one was an exclusive, so now newcomers are into it. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the population tried it, but that's just not a game that I think people should have fucking, get.
So why are they remastering that joint?
You know what though? I'm starting to feel like some of these games, we might think it's more work than it actually is when people are just like up and remastering like a Sleeping Dogs. Nobody asked for that.
Yeah. Right.
Nobody
was anticipating that. It's really a good game. Like especially
it's like GTA in Hong Kong. Like
if people like True Crimes, that's actually True Crime Streets of Hong Kong, but Activision canceled it and had to sell the rights and they couldn't use the name. So there's actually True Crimes in Hong Kong. They changed the name. Yes. So that's a very good game. But like I'm just saying, like nobody asked for that.
Nope.
So for them to do that, how hard was it?
How did it sell the first time around?
I think it was a sleeper. I mean, I think it did pretty well.
People slept on the game, and it was a great. I got into it a year after, but I'm saying like I slept on that game for a year and then I bought it. But I'm thinking like even though it was 2 years after now it's gonna be remade, but nobody really gives a shit about that game. Like it's not something people are hyping for. The only 2 games I know people hyped for were GTA and The Last of Us. I don't know any other game people were like, yo, this shit should have came out for next. Like I don't know.
I think it'll do better than Tomb Raider.
Yo, and it's crazy. Tomb Raider still hasn't hit 1 million sales. I checked today. I'm like, wow.
I think it will. I think it'll
It
do
sold
better.
like close to 300,000 the first week on PlayStation or something like that, and probably a little bit more on Xbox 360. It didn't hit 2 million sales total, but
No, I'm talking about the definitive edition for next gen. They said it hasn't even hit over 1 million, right?
wait, you're talking about?
No, I'm saying because he said Tomb Raider sold more. You know, both is Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
But I just checked and it said that Tomb Raider hasn't even came over 1 million sales on the definitive edition. For
I was talking about Sleeping Dogs for a second.
Oh,
yeah, but Sleeping Dogs, like I said, nobody was like pushing old ladies into traffic to get that game in the first place. So you know, like nobody was asking
that
for
one.
that. Like nobody was asking for that game.
That's
so,
what I'm saying.
Why wouldn't they just make a part 2 instead of remaster?
I think they are part 2. They are
Sleeping Dogs, Triad Wars. So,
but they didn't make. I'm looking at this article. It says they projected 1.75, but they didn't meet expectations. And they said in September of 2013 they didn't meet expectations. That same thing. And who is this? Square Enix, you said?
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Tomb Raider, and they wanted to re-release it to see if they can get that second wave of people that might have missed it. So
really, they're telling on themselves, saying, "Yo, we trying to get to where we thought it was gonna get the first time."
Yep, and ain't nobody asked for that shit. Ain't nobody asked for that shit.
Tomb Raider was my game of the year 2013 though, so
wait.
No, it was mine too. It was mine too.
You of course GTA would have been yours, but you didn't even play it.
So what you're saying is that's better than The Last of Us.
Yeah, like
No.
yeah, to me wait, what happened? Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
yo.
what happened? No. Because it was a reason why it was. That was 2013, right?
No, that Tomb Raider came out in 2012, right?
2013,
No,
my
it was
brother.
13.
It came out March 2000.
Last year. Do you see the lineup of games last year? And Tomb Raider was the game of the year.
Yo, I
might have to audit my list. Hold on, let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure it was, but there was a reason. I think
This is even better than BioShock.
No,
like the Tomb Raider story was great. I love the Tomb Raider story too, which is why I'm happy for another one. But
better than Last of Us?
The reason why I thought it was better than The Last of Us was because it was a much better. I felt like it was a much better adventure. Like I enjoyed it as a journey, as an adventure. Last of Us seemed like you know what bothered me about Last of Us? Last of Us was way too convenient for me.
What you need?
What do you mean? How many times did Laura Croft get saved by some bullshit? Every time
she survived that beginning fall where she out of nowhere landed on this fucking whatever that shit was on her side. Like, come on, that's so lucky.
Every piece of that chicken, they talking crazy, bro.
With the Last of Us, like, Tomb Raider wasn't like open world, but I felt like it was more, you know. It was like semi-open world, I guess you can call it. Last of Us was a little bit too linear for me, and it was just too convenient. Like, oh, I need to get over this dumpster. Oh, there's a ladder right here. How convenient.
But you like Uncharted, though, right?
I mean, I play Uncharted. Listen, I'm a multiplayer guy. You already know what it was.
I compare Tomb Raider and Uncharted.
You like Uncharted.
I like Uncharted, but like Uncharted 3 was garbage to me. The first two, yeah, they were real good, but even that game was convenient. I've talked about that. How Nathan Drake is like related to Spider-Man. How he can like hang off of anything. So
I understand his logic. I understand where he's coming from. Like I like the story of Tomb Raider too, but I honestly felt as game of the year.
Nah, it was my game of the year too. I agree.
You like it better than
Abel didn't play The Last of Us till this.
Yeah. I didn't play The Last of Us, but
you didn't play two of the best games that came out last year. You didn't play The Last of Us. You didn't play GTA.
Hold on, you ain't gonna let him finish. You just gonna do that.
Abel's smart. I know Abel ain't. Abel's playing The Last of Us.
No. You're definitely right, Rick. I didn't play The Last of Us last year or GTA 5, and I regret missing that. But as I played The Last of Us, just finished it last week, Wednesday. It would be up there with Tomb Raider. I mean, it would be hard for me to choose between because I love the pacing in Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider did some things that just kept me going, and I love the adventure aspect, just like BG was saying. But The Last of Us, my God, the whole pandemic that was going, I don't know, but rightfully Tomb Raider was my game of the year last year.
I never heard anybody saying that Tomb Raider was the standard though.
But The Last of Us, that story though.
The Last of Us has
that has one of the best
We
stories in
haven't
a
had
video
one
game
of the
ever.
best stories in a long time. We
No,
haven't
like
had
ever, not in a
story
long
like that.
time, like ever created.
Since like PS1, PS2 days. Like I haven't had a story like that, man.
I was feeling Tomb Raider, but then they started with all the supernatural shit. They got rocks. They got soldiers made out of rocks walking around and shit like that. What?
Like I don't mind that because then The Last of Us got clickers, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm just thinking like this bitch was lucky as shit. Everything that happened,
That's what I'm saying. She was straight fucking lucky. Every step of the way, dudes is dying for her and all that shit.
Yo, at the end of The Last of Us,
it was a great game though. Great game.
I felt a connection to Ellie. Like Ellie was like, I was like the character was that deep where I was like connected to her. I was like, damn.
And they had a gay character. Ain't have to announce that.
Where? And which one?
In The Last of Us.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that, but it doesn't even.
You don't remember that? He had his own little community. He found his boyfriend hanging in that room.
The guy with the log cabin.
Yeah.
Wait, the one at the beginning?
He took you to the school. He took you to the school where you fought the bloater. He was gay. That's why when she found the magazine, and said, "Why are these two pages stuck together?" It was a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, time out.
So they had a gay character, never had to announce it to the world.
That's cool. I mean, but like, that didn't matter to me.
Wait, get out of here. No, Bill was a gay character?
Yes.
Whoa, I didn't know that. That's deep. Wow.
How many people missed out on? I don't know how y'all missed out on that, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
Wait. So when she picked up the magazine, that
was titties?
I thought that was.
Nah,
man, y'all dudes don't pay attention to details, man.
So hold up now.
That dude was super flaming.
Yeah. So hold up now. So you're on the subject of talking about stories and games. What about what's the name of that game? Walking Dead. And
but that's a different animal.
I'm gonna try to play that. I couldn't get into it when I was playing it.
About Extinction.
Episode, no, not he ain't talking about Survival Instinct.
Because like I've never played it, but
I couldn't get into them. I tried
episode
playing
one,
episodes.
got me to cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back and play.
Honestly, I thought they were boring until I played Wolf Among Us, and then I went to the Walking Dead episodes, and I was like, yo, dude, I can't even believe like a game like that is keeping me going on these consoles. And these fucking regular games is just.
I think there's a remake for them, or I think
they're coming out with
re-release.
Wait, what? No, that's not true.
Yo.
That can't be true.
Yes, it is, man. They re-release. I ain't saying they're remaking.
I just think they're just gonna come out for.
They releasing a new version for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
Well, they need to start releasing the new episodes on the next gen too.
Right, please.
It's coming to a point where we can't even talk about our favorite experiences on these consoles. Why? Because they're gonna just remake the shit out of them and bring them on the next one.
Oh, I told you the games age like fine wine now. So they ain't gonna be no price drops. You're just gonna wait. That shit's gonna be more expensive. Let's talk about this crew though. This crew mode.
Oh.
NBA, right?
NBA 2K15 crew mode.
I never played that in my life.
Now I don't have all the details. Does anybody have the details and they want to talk about that?
Ain't no details.
Ain't no details yet. Well, I heard there was a difference.
I thought it was for PS3 360.
Yeah.
If they're gonna bring it for those two, they better bring it for next gen. Like, isn't that the point that they were gonna work harder on?
They said that they're gonna have something else from for next.
I don't think they're gonna put it on next gen.
I think they're gonna take. You know what I think they're gonna do? That whole park mode. They're gonna try to reconstruct the whole thing, and make it a crew.
They're trying to give you a reason to buy
old gen.
Because
that's it.
If you have it on the next gen games, what would be anybody's reason to like go out and buy it for 360 or PS3 unless you just don't have it? Now they're trying to say like, all right, you got the Xbox One and you got the 360. Hell, buy both of them. They're trying to get you to buy it twice.
Man, that's wrong.
That's how it is, man. That's their game plan with this thing, and
I can't believe that. It's gonna come. It's coming.
No, I think like honestly, I personally think like they're just gonna tweak the shit out of Park, and they're gonna just re-scrap it and just be like, you know what, it's gonna be the crew, but in their twist for next gen. They're gonna lower some features on the PS3 and 360 version. The PC version is fucked because they're not even gonna upgrade the character modules. Like they already announced that they're leaving them as is. They're not doing a graphical increase on there. They're not upgrading shit. But I do think they're gonna tweak out the PS4 and Xbox One version. They can't just leave it empty for next gen. Nobody's gonna want to buy it for next gen. They're gonna lose sales on next gen. On current gen.
No. People still gonna get it.
No, you got My League that just came out for that.
And My Team. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's a lot. My League, they just announced today.
2K, they're not that.
Yeah, but there's such a high demand for crew mode.
Yeah, like, but it might be crew, it might be something under a different name. But why do you think they're not going to like have something better for next gen?
Because they already
be calling something different.
I don't think that the demand is that high for crew mode as it was in years past. Like people that just picked up NBA 2K like in 13 or 14, they have no idea what crew is. I see so many people saying fuck crew, why you care about crew? And I'm like, these people clearly haven't played.
I don't care about crew because I've never played crew. Everybody's telling me it's amazing. I'm just like, damn, I don't know. Me personally, I just played a career mode. Like,
their biggest market is from people who played from 2K12 and on right now. That's their current market share. Because people heard how great NBA 2K11 was, so everyone went and got 2K12. And that's been their lineage of basketball.
They just haven't had that experience with
They haven't had that, yeah.
But 2K11 is still the best 2K game.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I wasn't even uploading. I was still playing that shit. 2K11 was dope. So...
And Big Belly Rude Boy on Twitter told me that iPod already said that crew mode is only for last gen. So I mean, remember he fucking goes over there, I guess, drinks coffee with him.
But nobody.
He's not going to give out any undisclosed.
But
I mean, he's under NDAs.
There has to be something, and we should know that by now, that is specifically going to attract the next gen people. There's no way that would even make sense.
They said that they have something coming for next gen. It kind of stems off of crew, but it's going to be different.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be so much better than crew that they had to hit us with the last gen first. Because if they would have announced the next gen and then be like, oh yeah, we're bringing back a scaled down model on the 360 and PS4, people would have been like, 360 and Xbox 3 or PS3, people would have been like, oh, who cares?
But given 2K's track record, do you really think they would just drop crew mode on last gen and have a bigger, better, badder crew mode on the next generation?
Yeah,
I think so.
They have to.
Because look at the My Player. Look at what they did with My Player. On the last gen or 360 PS3, you just had your regular standard My Player. Then when you get to the next gen systems, they had a full-blown story for you.
Was it full-blown? Was it full-blown?
No, it was a full-blown. It was scripted out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Your story, you got a full-blown story.
You got a story for your character. What I do think is like what Smallz said. They might do a bigger idea for current gen, but I think they're just gonna do a lot of tweaking out and just add like this whole new mode since they're basing it with KD and everything. Remember, they got that whole KD thing going down. I just think they're gonna try to go real big with it, but before they even do that, they need to work on them servers because
they're not gonna handle
a good ass game.
It's not gonna handle.
I was just about to say that.
It's not gonna handle both.
Get a good game on Park.
And you know what? 2K wasn't as big as it is now on YouTube, and with all these commentators announcing crew mode and playing with subs, them servers ain't gonna be able to handle that shit.
They can't even handle what's going on now.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people.
You know what they did? They pretty much just used YouTube to push out their last gen games.
That's all it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, all right, if they come out with it on both, how the hell are they gonna sell the old gen? I don't know what the fuck they call it, gens. What is it, Gen 3, Gen 4?
Last gen.
It's all last gen.
It's so weird.
Say 7th gen.
He said Gen 3 though.
I don't know.
What are we on now? 4?
No, we on 8, man.
We on 8, man.
8. All right, so Gen 3. Now it's gonna be hard for them to push it out there. So what you do, you get the hype crowd going. You let everybody know, like, all right, we got some news coming for it, Everybody get the hype train going for a good week. Then you got your biggest YouTube commentators that's going to finally announce what it is. Then the YouTube commentators going to be like, yo, so who crew am I going to be in? Who going to join my crew? Drive up the sales for the last gen game. Correct. So that people can buy that damn thing. So I think that what they did was marketing genius. Like, that was marketing 101 right there. They just got everybody. And it's like, well, what are they going to? I think that what they're going to have on the next gen or current gen game is, I think that it actually might be better because they had to hype up what's going to be happening on the last gen with this crew. Because they got to put it over some way, because if so, then whatever's coming might be pretty good.
Well, you got to believe that the rivalry for my career is going to be with a player. I think that's why they've been doing all those voices and face scans. I think they're going to do in-player rivalries. Something that was thrown up when I went a couple years ago, and there's been hints that they've been working on it, is if your my player has a game against a friend or somebody you know, it will do a notification. You guys can actually play each other in each other's my career.
That'll be marvelous. That would never come to last gen, and it would never.
That was my idea that I pitched a couple of years ago. You can ask Carter. I said you got to have inter online my players. You got to have a whole league running.
That would kill it.
30 teams. 30 people, and they all get drafted.
That sounds like some Madden shit right there, yo.
Nah, like, man, shut up, Madden though. No, bruh, Madden.
No, well, both Madden and 2K servers is ass.
Yeah, so 2K can't handle that idea. There's no way they'll be able to do that.
I don't understand. They got all the visual concepts. They got the great ideas. They got the play style. They know, but they got no fucking internet.
Like, servers are expensive. That's why.
But how sad is it that we getting hype, or people are getting hype over a mode that was in the game 4 years ago?
Yeah, exactly, right?
And they're bringing it back, and people was like, "Oh, they killed it."
Like, but you're saying that 2K is becoming EA.
Yeah, because everybody criticizes EA for doing that, taking modes out and then re-bringing them in, and then act like it's brand new. And that's what 2K is doing right now. People are hyped for it.
Let me say, I think EA always has intentions on bringing shit back. Like, let's go ahead and take this out, and then we're gonna reintroduce. I don't think 2K had the intention.
They took it out for a good reason.
You think they purposely took it out to bring it back years later?
Took out what? Took out what?
They wanted to fix it.
They wanted to fix it.
Okay, but they
with a 26-foot Carmelo Anthony. You gotta fix your move, bro.
No, that goes back to why I say, even though we might be missing crew mode on current gen, and then last gen might be missing my league mode, PC is fucked regardless, because 2K already announced they're not giving them any special treatment. That's why 2K14 on PC looks like 2K12. That shit looks ugly.
It's marketing and what they can afford to push it on.
And they said they're afraid of the hacking on the PC. That's why they're not adding anything crazy on PC.
Yeah, because you already got your mods. You can pretty much mod the game whatever way you want.
It's probably still might look better than
PC.
Because what happened on PC is it came out with last gen, and then when they had the PS4 version, they didn't re-release it for the PC.
No,
plus,
it's not worth it.
The sports gaming market isn't that big on PC.
No, it's not worth the money to redo it. It's not worth the money.
Now, if there was a market for it on PC, where PC gamers was more into sports, and it actually sold more, then I'm pretty sure that they will put more attention to it.
A lot of people download that. A lot of people download NBA 2K. They don't even play
that, and they were saying, though, they weren't even mentioning how the high demand was on PC. They were really saying because they're afraid of with their engine mechanics, they don't want people trying to hack their shit. Like, they don't want people hacking it out. Modding it.
They're never going to bring up sales as being one of the reasons. They're always going to find that secondary option on why something isn't being done with something.
Right.
And that's with all companies. They never mention that, well, it didn't sell too well, so that's why we're doing it this way. They're never going to do that.
Personally, I want to see like 5 pages of tattoos. Like, I can't do them 2K tattoos. They shouldn't even put that shit in the game. The 2K tattoos in there.
Let me ask.
I want them to actually create a player, man. I hate these molds and this stupid.
I was just about to say
that. That, dude. You need tattoos. I get it. Tattoo licensing is expensive. Just ask EA for NFL players. But I'm sure you can get some Bay Area tattoo artists you can license a bunch of great stuff out. Or get one signature artist that has a bunch of great stuff and fill his pages.
Yo, they gave us like 1 page of bullshit.
Yeah, that's
my biggest issue with it, and we gotta let Chase say what he wanted to say, but
right.
I mean, how hard is it to change this young man's voice? I mean, if
is he young?
Final Cut Pro, if we could change the pitch of somebody's voice in Final Cut or Audacity, why the hell have we been using the same voice since 2K11?
Yeah.
Yo, for real, same dude, yo. I'm surprised
Same
they ain't fired
exact
him.
voice for like 13 years.
I was just going to ask, like, what's the one thing outside of the servers that you all want to see them change
Customer
for 2K14?
Rebounding.
Just ball movement in general. Just ball movement and character AI, man.
More sim friendly and not as animation drawn.
Yeah.
A bigger court. That's one thing that's that I thought.
That's interesting. That's interesting. But
And
their physics engine won't do it though.
It's something. No, well, in the crew mode thing that they showed, the court actually was a lot bigger.
Really?
And it allows that space. It allows more room for, like Chris Moore said in this video, it allows more room for spacing. And you can run those pick and rolls, and you don't have to worry about bump animations and things like that. Now I feel like if you have a bigger court, guys, might not jump your pass to steal it so quickly, or you just have more room to work the ball around.
That's
to give
dope,
you a more
man.
authentic.
No, that's true.
I would have never thought about that stuff because it's very hard to pass on some of the game modes.
Yes.
The court is so small.
Wyza's right, and tell me not. Don't you guys? Well, you guys probably haven't tried it because it was so ass. NBA Live 14's court is actually pretty big. I'm not even trying to front. Like, I
You gonna bring
tried.
that up though?
Yeah,
No, yeah.
I mean, but like, he purchased. He purchased.
$4
No, he
and
didn't.
90 cents. I'm
No, he
buying.
didn't.
Yes, he did. He
No,
got
I'm
the
not
case
good.
and
I'm
everything.
Yeah.
That didn't
Oh
happen.
man, I would really that bigger court thing. I never even would have thought about that. I want them to for the love of God, like make the ratings count when you playing against a computer. I mean, the threshold for speed? There is none. I mean, everybody's faster than my character. Everybody that you're playing against is faster than the dudes you're controlling. At least on my career mode.
What's crazy about it is if you increase your player speed up as high as it can go, that's when you feel a difference. If you don't touch it, your guy is going to be slow, but everybody else is still fast. Now, when you make your guy fast, you feel a difference with just your guy, not everybody else that's on the court.
But the fast breaks, I mean, the computer
They
just
shouldn't be having to catch up to your guy.
and then you can't catch them, and then the suction. That's the one thing for 2K13, because in 2K13 everybody just abused double teams all day. 2K14 is like constant suction. Even like the guy's not even here. I don't know how he's even like engaging me. I think they should fix that. But a bigger court, that sounds like a remedy for a lot of our problems. It really does.
That was nice.
One of the big problems that they used to have, they don't have it anymore. Inbound stealing. In 2K11 and 12, oh my God. Sometimes you can sit there and play against a crew team, and they'll have a full court press, and they will have their two guys right up on your two inbounders. And you'll be lucky if you could cross half court, because as soon as you pass the ball inbounds, you're still going for a layup. That was another huge issue with crew. But they fixed that going forward. I think from 13 on, it was pretty much fixed, and you didn't have to worry about that anymore. But another thing that would have been fixed with bigger courts.
I hope. I know it's definitely not going to change now, but your single player being tied to online, we know these servers are going to be down. So you're going to spend a lot of time not being able to play.
They need dedicated servers.
Yeah.
What happened to remember Xbox 300,000 servers?
Transitors or some bullshit.
Who is using them?
I don't know. Who is?
What games?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is not.
That's a lot.
Call of Duty is not essentially using all of it, but they have reserve space. They allocate space for different games and what they think is going to require a lot of network service.
Yeah, there was only 2 games confirmed that were used. I think it was like Forza, and I forget what the other one is. So, like, I don't understand why, like, 2K doesn't have better servers on the Xbox platform if servers are available. I mean, they just kept talking about 300,000 servers, and why can't anybody use them?
Right, they done compared it to a city and whatnot.
You got to pay Microsoft.
Yo, that would be a big reason to go with a Xbox One, dog.
It really would.
Right.
Yeah.
There are servers on every game. I mean, it should be, but they're not using them.
Yeah, I have quickly mentioned Madden's my player type of mode.
What's that?
The connected franchise player, whatever the hell they call it. I don't know why they just don't call it like a player mode or whatever. But they've been releasing news on connected franchise mode lately. It's been mainly for like full league stuff. So far, they haven't said anything about the single player. Well, they did say something today about the single player, and it's pretty much just the camera angles. Now you could play the same way you did it in NCAA, where the camera, you could choose to have it so that it's locked on to your player, no matter what position you were playing. It'll be locked on, and you'll have the view from that player's perspective. But other than that, we need more news on what the hell your player can do. Because right now, all we have is, all right, you can practice, and you play the game, and then that's it. You move on to the next season. Can we get a story? Like, now in Madden's past, we used to have a story. We had the combine. We had drills. We had parents' DNA.
IQ
tests. All types of stuff. IQ tests. We had all types of stuff, and it's now you make your player, you pick the team you want to play for, you go to practice, which is like a complete bore fest. You skip through that shit. And you play the game and you move on. There's like no longevity or no reason to want to keep playing rather than, all right, I want to beat some records.
Can you even, you can't even buy like apparel and stuff to put on your guy, can you? There's no sponsorship.
You just put it on them.
I mean, I wish they had it like different, man.
About like sponsorship, okay, like UFC. No.
Even 2K, I mean. You know.
I just wish they actually by now like man.
Yeah, in 2K at least they have like sneakers that you could you gotta choose between Nike and Jordan.
No, I probably missed out on a lot.
Give me something. Give me something extra. Like give me a reason to become invested in this single player. I wanna if we're gonna be playing with this one guy for like we're supposed to be giving this guy a career or making a career for this guy. Give me a reason to become invested in this guy. And right now, besides whatever you can creatively think of and put on YouTube, there's none.
I don't even like the way you level your dude up. I mean, it's that shit sucks. I don't even. It's just terrible, man.
What you
don't
like
to find out
the way you level your guy up. I mean, like, I don't.
It takes forever.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, there's really nothing you can do.
Like, you gotta play a whole season just to increase your speed by 1.
Oh my god!
No, he's not playing.
Really? Oh my god!
You got a speed quarterback when you started. You're going to play like 15 games before you can go up one fucking point.
Man,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
They need like a set story mode for your character. It's been like how many years? We need like a personal story mode. Like, like the last week of college, and
I think it's since 08 when Favre was that. What was that when Favre was on the cover? 08 or 09?
Probably
08.
I want to say. That's 08.
The last time we had anything resembling any type of significance to your player.
We need a career mode, man, where I can.
We need like a personal story, dude. Like what the fuck? Like I'm surprised Madden don't even bring that. I don't have
why do I care about this guy? What does this guy have a dilemma? Does this guy have anything that's going to make me say I need to play the next game?
I don't.
No.
I feel like my problem with Madden is like you see like these other companies, even if they're not hitting the mark, they're trying. Madden is not trying to get with the times at all. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Like I'm looking at the screenshots of some of this stuff, and it's stuff that I missed. But like it still look like you got like 3 linemen like bunched up in the corner, and people still coming past. I don't know what they're doing over there. But
they're trying to play catch up, man.
But damn, I mean, how do you know how far they got to go to get caught up? At the speed.
I think next year is going to be the year where they work on offensive line. It's like they're working on the game position by position.
Yeah.
They need to stop doing that because then they take away something that was actually good on that other position to just increase something on what was really broken. Like I think with both 2K and Madden, NBA and Madden, what they need to do is incorporate some sort of system where when you buy the new game, it reads your character's DNA from the last game and brings them over to the next one. I hate starting over.
That'd be cool.
That shit bugs the shit out of me.
Every year we're a rookie. Every year.
Every year I suck.
Yeah, I hate that.
Dude, that's why it dies out for me fast. I'm like, damn,
you don't even have draft classes anymore either. I used to really be into that shit, man. Get in college and then put you in the league.
You should have the choice, like, all right, do you want to continue your career, or Do you want to start over?
Yeah,
And somebody said this. I don't know if they said it in a video or in a podcast somewhere. Where 2K will probably never do this because it'd take way too long to implement the game. But it'd be like choose your era type of mode.
That would be dope.
Your mind here, and you choose what era you want to play in, and then you go into that era as a rookie.
I played in 1950s.
That's going to require a lot of rosters.
Yeah, they won't be able to do that. They won't be able to do that.
That'll be.
But it'd be pretty cool. Or at least, like you could give us some generic. Well, not generic.
You don't want that.
I was gonna say, no. Here's what I was gonna say. You could give us, some whatever, just as an idea, but it won't stick for name's sake. But you just give us a generic name. I'm just holding the word generic as a placeholder to get to the bigger point. You start out with the generic players for that era, right? But what you do is you change the feel of it, just like they had it in 13, where you're playing those older games and you got the different camera. The camera looks a little older, and the players look a little older. Just the feel of it looks older.
But then you would have to.
You could play the era. You say, all right, I want to play in this era, and you come out. You say, all right, I want to play in the 50s. So boom, you come out. You got your guy in the 50s. You got this high ass shorts, the high ass socks. The camera looks dull.
Wow.
Look, I totally for that, but I'm
it's
sorry.
It's never gonna happen.
That's 150K going on my hard drive.
It's not gonna happen.
That would disable social.
Those are all elements that they have in the game already. Those are elements that they have in the game already.
No, but to add all those years, that's like 150 gigs going on my hard drive.
Yeah.
Man, it ain't gonna be no 150. Man, that's 3 gig foul.
It's already like what I just said is already in the game. The only thing that they would have to add, which would be a lot of space and a lot of time and a lot of signatures needed or a lot of contracts needed to be signed, will be if they added the players' real names, those older players' real names. Now
like the people that are not stars.
And that's why we would want to
go. Exactly. But if you just want to go for the field, then hey, there you go. I want to wear short shorts.
But see, how would they need to get all that shit when it's well, I guess so, because they would need people that weren't even really players too.
Mike Penberthy on the Lakers in 1994. You need to get his damn signature too to play in the 90s. The Lakers were a dominant team.
Or I don't know how well it would go over, but you can use the stars that you have in the game already, and then just fill in the other bums with placeholder names.
I mean, they do that already. They did that already with some of the teams. They have fake players on some of the historic teams.
What the fuck? You already got it done. There you go.
Dude, Anthony Mix, man. My brother, I don't know if he cheated, but I'm playing against the Giants. He just kept smashing me with this dude, Anthony Mix, wide receiver. I'm fucking cheating, ass.
Hold up, my Colts about to go back up again before the half.
Never mind. Here's a good article. Apparently, pre-order numbers across the board for the industry are down.
Good.
Is that really good? That's the question. So
what was that again?
Pre-order sales in general have been dropping a lot over the past year. 'Cause, pre-orders were big. You pre-order it, you see how many you're going to sell, you get a good projection, you sell, and it's pretty much goes hand in hand. Now with pre-order numbers being down across the board, people not pre-ordering as much.
Get rid of fucking Vinatieri.
They're gonna have to.
It's a 14-yard field goal.
Yelling at kickers though.
I'm done with this dude. Last year he missing him chip shot.
There's no even such thing as a 14-yard field goal.
There's not, but that's how close he was. Bro, how did you miss that?
I hated Lawrence Times too.
Last year and the year before, missing these clutch ass field goals. He misses something from legit 20 yards.
Now we talking about field goal kickers.
Yeah. So pre-order numbers being down. My thoughts is like, I hope it's good. I don't like the pre-order era, but I feel like they're gonna start taking off more stuff from the game and trying to make us pre-order it to actually get that stuff. So instead of it being a stupid ass outfit from Watch Dogs, maybe they'll take out something a lot more important to us and make us pre-order shit. They need more incentives.
Last year.
But pre-ordering stuff to me is just like giving developers rights to just do whatever they want when they know
they put out bullshit because they know they want.
Exactly. So I'm like, yo, show me the product. At least like with Destiny, what did they say? Destiny was the highest pre-order game ever, right?
Not ever.
It might be this gen.
I don't think so.
I think
I just read that.
That's
I'm pretty sure it does this gen because
But Destiny had an alpha, a beta. Like they deserve those pre-orders.
The most for a new IP.
Right. I think BG. Wait, what was BG saying?
Yeah, it's definitely not ever because the pre-orders.
It's for new IPs.
The pre-orders for PS3 are like 500,000, Xbox like 400,000, and that's not that much. So.
Damn.
That's not somebody say that today.
I thought it was
heard Boogie say that.
I thought it was like GTA.
I'm pretty sure he said for a new game because it's a new game. Like Call of Duty has. I'm pretty sure.
No, they went downhill. They already have an article.
No, I'm saying maybe Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, maybe Call of Duty. Or even Dub 3, one of them games had way more pre-orders than that 800,000 Destiny has right now.
Okay. So. Yeah, but for a new IP though, that's a lot of pre-orders. But they deserve the pre-orders. Yeah.
It's coming out for PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, and Xbox One. That's not a lot. Imagine if PC ain't even getting it yet, but still, it's not a lot, man. Like GTA had a lot. Well, GTA is not a new IP, but still, it was still. On high, wait, what wasn't Watch Dogs though more than fucking?
According to this Google, this Google search is not helping because I'm getting a freaking report on every Call of Duty that ever came out was.
Yo, his audio chopped off.
So I don't know what's. I guess the most recent one was Black Ops 2, you know, because this one that just came out last year, or whatever that was, that didn't do so well.
Nah, that shit was trash.
And I mean, mind you, there's 78 million Xbox 360s have been sold alone. So for them to come back with, you know, what is it, 300,000 pre-orders?
Damn.
That's not a lot, man.
Destiny's gonna do some numbers, though, man.
No, it's definitely gonna do numbers. What was those GTA? Those GTA 5 pre-orders had this shit on Destiny. I know damn well. We didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I mean, GTA 5 just sold what they said, 35 million.
No, they shipped. Now it's that they shipped 35 million, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell like that because they're gonna sell it. It's gonna sell on PC a lot. It's gonna sell on current gen a lot. People who have it for last gen, they're still gonna buy it for current gen because now you're able to move your. That's the only game that I give respect to. They're moving your profile over to current gen, and even the Xbox users, they're moving it over to the PSN if you do the Switch. Like. Mad people are gonna switch that shit over.
That was like a genius idea to move your character over to even to a different console. Like
that was smart. They're ahead of the game, man. I hope they stay independent for a while. I don't know how much more they're gonna do though.
Who Rockstar, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much they got left.
I was thinking about it like imagine if Rockstar goes down because I looked at their library of games and I realized they have a good amount of they have a great amount of games, but do they have a lot?
Nope.
No, that's what I know. But their games are all
what they do, but they don't work on a lot. But what they do work on is masterpieces.
Yes.
You know, they're a specialty group. They're a niche group. That's a group that somebody would try to buy, but you can't touch them. Like if EA tried to go in and put their EA people in there, it would just completely kill it. Like imagine Grand Theft Auto by EA. Like
we could really get there.
Oh shit! Yeah, fucked up.
You know what I mean? You can't touch them.
Imagine GTA and Ubisoft. We'll be having glitches up.
Oh man!
You get a GTA every 6 months.
Yo, for real. Oh man, I can't.
GTA Advanced Winter Warfare in Los Santos.
Spinoff, a GTA spinoff.
The BG had me rolling early. He said Power Rangers version edition redone some shit. I was like, they had me rolling with that bullshit. Too many remakes and all that extra shit.
Let's talk about these remakes, though.
That's it, baby. That's what they do.
Hold on. We got. Oh, we already said Sleeping Dogs. We got Resident Evil. And we got Mass Effect. We got Beyond Two Souls. We got.
No. Beyond Two Souls, wasn't that just a rumor? I don't believe that was an actual. I thought that was a rumor. And if that is true, like that, there's no point. Like nobody gives a shit about that game.
No, it's a good game, but like, who asked for that? That's my thing. Like,
matter of fact, it's been right. What about? Oh no, this is not a remake game. It's just coming out for PC now. I seen it on BG's. July coming out for PC.
Yeah.
What the fuck, yo? Microsoft is losing.
Microsoft, all their exclusives is going to PC.
Yep.
And like,
it's not a good sign.
No,
I'm getting it for PC.
That's very bad. Like, why even get an Xbox? Because they're gonna keep giving all their exclusives to PC.
Right.
And they ain't using a 300,000 server.
Nah, it's 300 million transmitters, 300,000 servers. I don't know what that shit was, but but they're selling it. They're not giving it away for free. So
I remember that shit last year after they announced all those servers. You got all the
300 million. That's crazy. 300
Call of
million
Duty
transistors.
guys. It's like, oh my god, Xbox is going to have dedicated servers for all the games, and dudes making all them. And then here we are, fast forward August.
Companies don't want to pay for that space.
Yeah, and ain't nobody doing that shit.
They never said they never, Microsoft never said, oh yeah, and we're going to sell licenses to these developers. So I'm thinking like, oh, so we're good. I'm like, oh shit, Xbox One is good. Now they're trying to sell it to these devs. I'm like, oh, hell no.
And then they give it to their exclusives, like companies that they own, and they don't make any money off their
like Forza
multi-billion-dollar server.
This is bullshit.
Wait, does anybody know anything about this GameStop fingerprint shit though?
Hold up, I know, like, because I just did some research on it after that other time on Sunday. They canceled it. They abolished this whole thing. It was in Philadelphia. That GameStop with the crimes unit, they partnered with crimes unit, wanted a high demand on having this fingerprint system when people try to sell their electronics or games into GameStop. The reason why is because over there in that location, there was a high demand in crimes, a high rate of crimes, where so many people there was a lot of robberies and stuff like that, and people were trying to sell it into GameStop. So they implemented this whole new system of trying to do a fingerprint. Now they canceled it off because GameStop said, you know what, we're not in that category where we feel we have to fingerprint people. What they did say though was whoever did sell a device or a game within that month of July, their fingerprints now is in the department, like the policing department.
Right.
So they're fucked if, God forbid, they ever try to do something.
So this is like what if somebody steals a device and tries to sell it to games?
What people don't understand is when you buy a device, say you bought your headsets, right? You know they got a serial number on the box. You can go to the precinct right now, your local police station, and get it registered, so that if, God forbid, your shit ever gets robbed, you could go there with your serial number. They'll ring it up, and if it ever shows on the system that someone sold it at a store and they scanned it, you can go to that store, tell them who was the person that you sold it to. Do you have a picture of them on the camera, and you can catch them. So that's what they were doing.
Ain't nobody doing it. If
no, that's why GameStop abolished it.
Ain't nobody going in to do no investigating and all that.
You can't say that, dude. I had jury duty, and this father dead ass went back to GameStop because a kid broke into his crib and stole 3 DSs. He had those serial numbers registered, and he got his shit back.
We talking about a console. You talking about somebody stealing and selling, trading in games for free?
No, but remember, GameStop does phones too, phones and iPods too. So
what he's getting at is that's just a way to get, like, say somebody comes in, robs your house, right? And one of the things that they just so happen to take was something that they could sell at GameStop. But now, since GameStop has that device, they could check the serial number. If that serial number comes up because it's registered, they could find that person that robbed your house.
Yeah, but I got a question here. Why are they going to GameStop? Shouldn't they test this out like at a pawn shop or something?
No, that's the thing.
Well, you already have to do that at a pawn shop.
Oh, you do?
A pawn shop automatically requires your fingerprints.
Oh,
yeah, man. They're like, pawn shops don't play that no more, man. With guns being brought into pawn shops,
they lose too much money. They lose too much money.
But the thing is that you would just deter the criminals to sell it somewhere else. Because, dog, if you stole something and the moment they ask for your fingerprint, you're like, nah, I'm done. Let me get out of here. So you're not gonna give them your fingerprint if you stole it.
No,
you're just gonna go sell it to the homie for $60 cheaper.
Or you can go to Amazon, or you can go right to the mom and pop shop and try to trade it in right there.
You can definitely see. You could turn around and say, "No, I don't want to get my fingerprints." But remember, I'm just saying it in general. There is stupid people out there who will go into GameStop, and then the gimmick with GameStop is they're not gonna give you a lot of cash back. They're gonna say, "Oh, that's $150 for this new iPhone 5s." They're gonna be like, "All right, so what do you want, cash or credit?" Immediately when someone says cash, you're gonna think in your head, "Wow, this person probably stole this shit." Because why would you want to sell it to us for $150 for us to get just like $60 back in cash when you can sell this on the street for like $200 cash? Like that's why that was the gimmick that was going on. But GameStop they took that away. They were like, "Yo, we don't have this policy no more. It was not working. We don't feel like we're not in that bracket where our customers come in and do that frequently. Like we have people who do shit like that, but." We're not gonna promote this kind of service. We're not gonna have this fingerprinting service. So they took it out immediately, right? Like basically a month after.
Wow. Good, because that shit should have never been. I understand what they did, but you're not. No.
I'm not even trying to pre-order games. I'm really not giving you my fingerprint.
Well, yeah, because I brought up the fingerprint. I mean the pre-order thing. I don't pre-order. I haven't. I might pre-order it like once a year. It has to be a game I was really looking at getting. I mean, I'm gonna get the game anyway, but I'm not into all that pre-order and DLC and all that shit, man. I'm not into all that.
There's no need to. There's no need to.
There's no need. The only reason I would pre-order something is to get something free out of it. Like I pre-ordered Wolfenstein. You get the Doom beta for that, access to the Doom beta.
Yes, all right.
Right.
Like
Pre-order Destiny, you get the Destiny beta. That's it. I would never pre-order a game unless you're giving me like a beta code or something free from it.
Yeah, and I agree because the reason why I went to GameStop yesterday and pre-ordered Batman actually was because I don't want to pay. They announced Red Hood, right, is going to be in the game now, right? Now, I'm not trying to pay $4.99. I already know his shit ain't going to be $2. They're going to try to charge you $4.99 for the actual, when his story mode comes out on the PSN store or the Xbox Live Market, because they already said it in the article. So all I did was just drop $5 down because I want for sure that I'm going to get his content for free, basically, because I'm not going to pay an extra $5. It's just going to be $5 being hold down, and I'm going to owe $55 back. But if it's for a game that has absolutely no bonus, which is rare now because almost every game that comes out has some sort of bonus content, which is bullshit, then, you know, but it depends on the game, too, because Batman, I definitely want this extra, this Harley Quinn and Red Hood content. Like, it's just extra content, and I don't have to pay no additional cost. It's just holding it down for me to get a code. So I don't mind. It depends on the game.
Yo, they be acting like the game gonna sell out if you don't pre-order it.
Yeah, you can walk into a GameStop and get it that morning.
He got mad quiet. He just said that shit.
They really do.
Yeah,
Like,
they be like, it guarantees you a copy. Like, I'm guaranteed a copy anyway.
right.
Yeah.
I remember Best Buy used to still give you the pre-order code bonus, like the code bonus, even if you didn't pre-order it. I don't know why they stopped it. Like, I used to go
Last time I checked, GameStop did that, but I haven't bought from GameStop in a while.
When I went and got WWE 12, I didn't pre-order it, but that was when if you pre-ordered it, it comes with the Rock. So I was like, damn, I ain't pre-order it. Tell me you can hook me up. They're like, yeah, sure, here's the code. And I'm like, oh.
Because all they got to do is just print it out, but, some of them, they're like...
I got it like a week late. I got the game a week late. Probably like 2 weeks late. I don't even remember. It was a long time after. But they still let me rock. Oh my God, Michael Vick is wearing number 1.
The pre-orders, they're usually not worth. That shit ain't usually worth all that anyway. I mean,
but with Batman, you don't like that's. I think it's just depends on the game. Like that's the thing. Like me, I'm not trying to play Batman and then be like I'm done. Like I really want to play this Batman game. Like I really.
Red Hood is probably going to be an arena character.
They said it's a story though. I don't.
They did.
Yeah, it actually said no. It said Harley Quinn has missions, and it says you get to play Red Hood's story. So I mean, for them to see that,
you mean like an hour-long story?
I don't see that. No, but hey, for $5, it's not an extra $5. It's not saying just put down an extra $5 for the game, so you got to pay $70. No, it's just saying $5 now. It depends on the game. Like I'm not gonna do that shit for Call of Duty this year. Hell no. I don't care about that ammo.
A lot of these places that give you a pre-order bonus, they end up giving out that bonus later on in the game anyway.
No, this one they said is gonna be on the market though. I mean, like I said, it just depends on the game. Some games they don't give a shit. They'll give you the code they'll give you the extra content for free later on. Me, I was like, yo, I just want this Batman. Dude.
I think 2K gave if you got a signature skill for that if you pre-order.
And like 1,000 VC. Fuck
you got the LeBron. You got the LeBron coast to coast. That shit don't fucking work anyway because he was always cheating.
You get like this shit for your controller to make it like it's like you get stuff you don't even use like a volleyball you get a beach ball with 2K on it or something.
I pre-ordered the Last of Us. They gave me the code for a lot of single player content. That shit don't even work on the PS4. I'm like, yo, what was the point of me?
You know what I realized? When I get that stuff, I never use it. Like I be so fiended out to play the game, I end up never putting in the code. I've done that with so many games.
Right.
Exclusive shotgun. For Battlefield 4 or something, putting the code never did it. Never. I do that all the time.
Damn, yo.
It's the exclusive shotgun, though. We were talking a little bit before the show. Smallz, you brought up the devs and just companies because of the price to make the games. That just nobody's really. They just driving all the franchises into the ground or just basically till the wheels fall off.
Yep.
Because they just scared to take a chance. Like, you one and done if you can't get any sales. Like, what is everybody's take on, like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but, like, you're starting to see more and more people I mean, milking whatever franchises they currently have, because these new IPs, yo, if you don't do well, it's not good. It's not a good look.
It's because the business model is jacked up, man. Charging $60 for every game is not working.
Right.
What's the next step though? It's like everyone's got to think what's going to be what's the next company step, because this $60 thing is not going to last the next 5 years. It's going to be gone.
Why can't they just change
think it's going to be
less
more
game?
or less?
I think it's now. Do you go with the subscription service? Like, let's just say Sony's like, okay, cool, we're gonna pay a license for this game. To play this game, you got to pay $14 or $25 a month. You get PlayStation Plus, and you can play this game. Is that the model they're gonna go with?
What I would do that. The games die out for me so quick that I'll probably cancel that game out.
Right,
anyway.
but they gotta get enough subscribers to make the numbers work.
Right.
And the companies, they're gonna want a back end cut, or they're gonna want a DLC pre-order. Like, that's a complicated business model, but discs are going to be gone soon. It's going to be digital download or bust. Like, discs are going to be gone. So I just don't know which way Microsoft and Sony want to go. Microsoft looks like they want to go more the cloud route, more like, we're not going to give you a hard drive, we'll charge you a monthly for some cloud space. You can use a PC and move your saves. Sony's like, we have a network coming, the PS Now is what it's called, or what's the new thing coming out where you play?
PS Fail?
Yeah, you could. It's probably going to. You could play PS1, 2, and 3 games.
Yeah,
service.
PlayStation Now.
I need
Right.
someone to help me out with this. I've never understood what cloud is.
Cloud is online storage space. So it's like a hard drive, but in the air.
How so high in the air that we just don't give a fuck about it.
Pretty much.
And same thing with, but what the fuck happened to Gaikai on PS4? Remember that shit? Yo, I don't know.
PS4 ain't been out a year yet, though.
PS Now.
Yeah. Gaikai is PS Now.
Yeah, they made that.
I thought Gaikai was a specific type of service that was gonna help out.
They made that into PS. That's why they bought it. They made it into PS Now.
Right. This is such a fail. The way they promoted Gaikai, I was so fucking excited.
We was excited for a lot last gen, man. Looking forward to these.
I mean, like I said, this is the same thing that happened with Xbox 360 and PS3. Like, it was so weird. Like, in the beginning for me, I was still hyped because I came off from PS2 to PS3, but it's gonna take a while for us to sink in with these current gens, just because we've been so spoiled throughout the years with so many different games that since we're not getting it right now, we seem a little bit agitated with the shit that we're getting, but. It's going to take some time.
It's going to take time to get used to building on this thing, right? The best games for 360 happened how late in that cycle? Like, when was there, like, a string, like, when they finally got it? Like, halfway through the cycle, you would think? Like,
really?
I thought it was after Halo 3.
360 came out from, like, the beginning to now.
I thought
Gears come out right away? Did Gears come out
in the beginning?
Wasn't it after Gears of War 1 and Halo 3? That was, like, not that far after. That was
I would consider, like, I'm considering like most, like GTA 4 used everything the 360 had. Like Uncharted, when did Uncharted come out?
2009. I thought it was 7.
11?
No.
Uncharted 2?
Uncharted 2 or 1?
1. When did that series start? Uncharted 2. When did Uncharted 2? Because that was a beautiful game.
Uncharted 2, 2009.
So it took like 4 years for a game to finally reach its max on that console. So like I think there's like the window's there. I think they're just scratching the surface. That's why people are getting frustrated, I think.
You say beautiful as in what?
Like, GTA took the whole generation.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The capabilities of the PS4, it's not in the first year you're going to get what the finish. Like, we're going to look back on 2K15 and be like, man, remember that game? And we're going to look at 2K20, we're going to be like, holy shit, because they've had 6 years with it. And it's
people don't think the consoles are going to last this long because
you know why? Yo, people. Oh, sorry, guys, continue.
I'm just saying people don't think they have enough power right now for what these devs are trying to do. Long enough to last until 2020. I mean, people say
is this going to be the one generation of just?
Nah.
I don't know about. I think they have a lot more to work with based on time than they did with the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I think they have way more power given the time.
I agree with BG. I think there's still room for growth, and I still feel like the architecture that they have right now, it's stuff that they could work with now. It's more easier now.
Because
anything.
How much RAM did the 360 and the PS3 have?
PS3 had like fucking 250 something.
Exactly.
The Vita has more RAM than the fucking PS3.
Like RAM
Vita's
even
ass, don't do
years
that.
from now, the
It's
standard
true.
is still going to be 8. The standard for RAM is still going to be 8 years from now. So.
Yo, but
hey,
people are way less patient now than they were.
That's
back
what I was gonna say. People.
That's because of YouTube.
Yeah,
It's
YouTube,
because
Twitter, everything.
Yeah, of course. And another thing too is immediately when the PS3 and 360 dropped, as soon as they both dropped, they were already advanced than the PS2 and Xbox. So these consoles right here are still advanced. Just that, like I said, we've been so spoiled throughout the years getting all these great games that it's like we're thinking. Well, I'm thinking that we're about to get some amazing shit right now, And it's not the case because it's gonna take some time for them to really go deep into the core, but because a lot of us who really want these games out, these devs aren't even going to put that work in. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take some time.
I mean, so we just ain't going to be seeing no new IPs pretty much? We're going to get one a year, 2 a year?
Console sales are up. Console sales and console software sales are up compared to what they were at this time last gen.
Yeah.
No, of course. Yeah, no, and you're definitely right. But I'm not saying there's not going to be no new IPs. There's a bunch of new IPs announced. What I'm trying to say is for it being pushed, I look at Evolve being pushed as it being defined as one of the best shows in fucking E3. It got pushed, and I just think it's just the pressure that they're getting from us and the whole and fucking all the fans and everybody with all how they want the demand on how much they want the game. I just feel like now in this time everything is being rushed, and we're not getting the quality.
With all these
it's way above it.
delays? I think that's the last thing was happening. I don't think games are being rushed at all.
But this goes back to what Chase and everybody else is saying with these companies closing. Look at they're sending out mediocre shit. Half of these companies are sending out mediocre games, and they're closing or selling their company. So what a lot of these big franchises are doing, like 2K, they paused up on, they delayed Evolve. They're like, you know what, we got to pause this. Ubisoft paused up.
Evolve got thrown back due to competition. Looking at the October calendar.
You don't want to be in there. You do not want to be in there.
Exactly. Like that's when Evolve got pushed.
I know that for a fact. There's nothing to. I mean, they're probably gonna try to tweak it out and polish them more. But I know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like 15 games. Yo, Sleeping Dogs is making no sale in October. That's just dropping the 14th. You got like.
I don't even know why they decided to do that. You make a remake that has no demand and you put it smack dab in October. Good job.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
I sit back and sometimes you can see how many companies are really out of touch with people that matter shit.
I think they got idiots in the studios. Like, they probably like, yo, you guys think y'all want to? When do you think this game should come out? And then they look back
holiday push.
Like, do they think they got that confidence? Like, they probably got that confidence. Like, yo, you know what, Shadow or Mortal?
Well, it might not
like
be
October 14th. Or
yeah.
Well, it's not. It's no risk. That's why I feel like. I mean, how many of these remakes are actually a risk? And a lot of work. If they just gonna go ahead and do that, Sleeping Dogs in October, and nobody asked for that shit, how much? Like there can't be that much risk involved because these companies.
No, they're coming out with a limited edition though. Like they're literally coming out with this whole.
And what's in this limited edition, sir?
Fucking extra. I'm telling, like it's crazy. Like I'm saying, it's pointless. But I mean,
seriously, what comes with it though? Seriously.
It like the same shit with all Square Enix. It comes with the book. It comes with all this extra content shit. Like I don't know, all the DLC.
We want
how many?
Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
That's how out of touch these dudes is. They went an entire generation without putting out games that people asked for, and then you put out Sleeping Dogs in October.
I hope they don't go out of business because like all these shitty ass games they drop, like the remakes and shit. And if Square Enix goes out of business and they can't drop Kingdom Hearts 3 because
I don't think they will. Not now.
Look at Capcom. Look at that. They don't want to listen to
Capcom. They're out of touch. Where's Onimusha at? Where's half the games people want to play? What are they doing?
These remakes. Yo, I want to know how like the finances behind like really how much of a cash grab these remakes are. Like, do they really have to put money to it, or
it's cheaper? It's cheaper to do series because the framework's already there and the team has already worked on it, and you can use that same team while that game is out to work on the next game. It's easier to make a new game than to start. It's like anything in life. It's easy to. It's hard to start in the beginning and then easy to maintain. Well, it's easy to maintain a franchise. It's
another thing is
focusing around things.
They might have scaled back their frame rates and their resolutions and things like that so that they could fit on the last gen game. So they'll pretty much just be putting out something that they already had in store.
Yeah, had in mind too.
Yeah, we already have full capabilities.
Right.
Let's push it out. You know, it'll cost them, in their sense, little to no money.
If nobody buys it, we're not losing money, so let's go.
No.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like Sleeping Dogs.
All they
Like,
lose
what?
is advertisement money. That's about it.
I need.
Not even advertising it that much. Everybody's using YouTube to advertise.
Well, and that's why they can get away. Imagine if they didn't have YouTube to market their games. It would be even fucking worse. I mean, when's the last time you seen a Wii U commercial, bro?
Never.
I was just about to mention them.
Man.
Their marketing is terrible.
Well, they're in a deep shit everywhere. Nintendo.
I got the air filter.
They're gonna be gone soon. I really think.
I don't know about all
limited
that.
edition air
See how
filter.
much money they got in the bank?
Yeah, they working.
And when was the last time they made? When was the last time they made something that
Like
was on its own?
6 million cop. 6 million.
No,
Yeah.
the Wii U.
They reported.
First of all, the handheld. They got the handheld market locked. Ain't nobody touching that shit.
Never.
In terms of consoles, who's using Wii U's?
But they can afford that because the Wii did so well. I think it outsold both of the other consoles, yo.
But what games are coming out on the Wii
No,
that
that's the
Nintendo
thing.
owns? That Nintendo owns the rights to.
No, but look,
Smash Brothers allows them to spend money on whatever.
I talked about this before, right? Nintendo, they did a report. According to what Nintendo has now, they said for Nintendo to go bankrupt, they have to lose $250 million a year until 2052 to go bankrupt. that's the report right here.
I don't think they'll be in the console. I don't think they're gonna console handheld. They got, but the console is not gonna be. It's gonna slowly just take down. It's gonna be gone. Like it's just Sony and Microsoft right now.
Yeah, but they're never gonna run out of money.
Yeah, but how about this one? Who would you trust more as a business to make business decisions with? Would you trust Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo?
I'm fucking with Nintendo, yo.
I'm on Nintendo.
I'm on Nintendo.
Nintendo's got the highest share in the mobile market by far.
They're
gonna make money there anyway.
If they can get away from the gimmick, because I think the Wii gimmick kind of died out with the Wii U.
Yeah.
They could just come out with just a console like everybody expects with maybe some Wii U or Wii parts for it. I think they could kill it, man.
Now,
I would go with Microsoft.
Microsoft got that bread. Microsoft got bread point blank. Yeah, that's true.
I compare Microsoft to like Michael Bay or 50 Cent when he started. Like the stuff they do just turns to gold. Like and they go after the hits. They make hits like you could say Michael Bay makes some of the crappiest movies ever. Whatever. Look at how much that joint does in the opening weekend. Worst
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it no matter what.
Yeah, like that's what Microsoft is. You may not necessarily like the games. Look how much they sell.
And you know what's crazy too with no, what were you saying? What were you saying?
I want to throw a point at y'all real quick. More on advertisement. I wonder how much it costs for these companies and programmers in different game and genres and things like that to promote their game, advertise their game, be it on television or whatever other platforms, and then social media. I wonder how much that costs in comparison to one of the things that YouTube viewers or YouTube community is now just griping over, which is, oh my God, these guys are paying YouTubers to advertise their game. They pay YouTubers a lot of money, but that is so much smaller than what they could pay if they were actually advertising.
On certain channels, certain fucking before a movie starts. Or in the city, big pictures and shit. That shit costs money.
They had to put this shit on billboards and put it all over the place.
That's a lot of money, man.
Tons of money. Or you can just give it to somebody with like a few 100,000 subscribers, give it to a bunch of those guys. They already built their community of guys up that watch their stuff, that's going to buy the stuff just because their favorite commentator or their favorite YouTuber has the game and they want to play along with them.
Right.
That is...
We gotta remember, people getting away from cable. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff online. So for them to spend all that money advertising for a percentage of people that's not even really watching cable anymore because of Netflix and the internet, that would be even more money they're actually going to lose because less people are going to see it.
Yeah. So that's why I think COD is smart. Even though their fucking games suck, they advertise their opening game on during the NBA playoffs, like because they know people are going to tune into that shit.
Live sports.
Yeah, but even though
advertising on television is a shit, you just put it on a few billboards. that's just gonna stay up there for like a month. You pay for a slot for a month on a billboard, you're good. Like and Dave knows about this one. We were in California. We seen the GTA stuff. They had GTAs on buildings.
They always use those.
Oh, I seen that shit in the city. Yo, dude, in the city where I live in Manhattan. I live in Queens, but in Manhattan, they actually had a big ass GTA billboard. I was impressed. I was like,
yeah, but this one, no, like it had 3 characters on 3 different buildings side by side. It covered the entire building.
Right. It's a deal. It's a deal. LA Live. The people who own LA Live own that apartment building, so they always just throw, like when SummerSlam's in town. They already put up Brock Lesnar and Cena and all those guys already up on those buildings.
Right.
So they're always doing it.
So stuff like that in the long run is very, very much so cheaper than advertising it on television, because you put in that one slot and it stays there. You don't have to keep paying or nothing. It's just there. Unlimited advertising.
Let me throw a number. Let me throw a number out to y'all. The number out. I just Googled how much it costs to advertise during the Super Bowl.
Oh, shit.
It's around $3.5 to $4 million for 30 seconds.
Right.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Activision, EA can afford that though.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. That's why you
Not
don't
even
really
smart to
see.
do.
You don't
Like-
really see gaming. You don't really see gaming commercials during the Super
Nah,
Bowl.
because it's not
You
smart
never
to do
do.
that.
No, I see Coors commercials.
All
That's
types of
hilarious.
Yeah.
Honestly, I be seeing now on the MTA trains, like outside the train is covered with YouTube ads. It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
you
I
got
see
famous,
that
like
now.
popular YouTubers now pasted
Jenna
on that damn
Marbles.
door.
Oh, you said YouTubers are doing it now?
Yeah,
Yo, dude,
that-
oh,
yeah,
yo,
I saw
that.
They got popular
Epic Rap Battles. Epic
Yeah.
Rap Battles they're in Times Square.
Hulu. Yep.
Yeah, I went to Times Square and they have this huge, whatever you call them, TVs, and it was Epic Rap Battles. When I saw that,
shit
I
is
was like,
genius.
Dude, I know exactly what you're
that
talking
is
about.
genius. That commercial is top notch, man. I mean, that channel.
Yeah.
That shit is
I was
genius,
subscribed to them before they started advertising like that, but I'm like, these dudes is blowing up. You go downtown Brooklyn, they're on the bus little
They're on the
stand
MTA
things.
buses.
Yeah, they're on the MTA buses.
Pasted right on that
long
shit, like as if it was a
advertisements.
movie. I'm like, whoa.
They got about 8 million subs now. For people that don't know, Epic Rap Battles is basically they just take 2 people from history and they write up a nice battle. They got the green screen. Like I was watching the Clint Eastwood versus Bruce Lee one. That shit is sick. They had Martin Luther King versus Gandhi. They got
Damn, that's cool.
They got some. I'm telling you, they got some.
You need to check it out. They got some really good stuff.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss versus
I remember them.
who was? Damn, I forgot who he went up against.
That was so long
It
ago.
was
that they
Barack
had this
versus
shit.
Mitt Romney. They just finished off the season with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the actual Renaissance artists. They had the same names.
Yeah, they had Key and
I gotta
Peele in
check that
there.
out.
They acted out and everything. It's not and then bars is actually in there too.
Yeah, like,
they got bars in there.
and it's like historically accurate bars.
Yep.
So
But like I
Goku
used,
versus Superman.
the MTA used to advertise like little YouTube shit. No, now they really put these they put specific YouTubers like pasted all over their shit, and I'm just like, god damn, like this shit's getting big. Like TV, like y'all said, man,
Yo, it's
commercials ain't for shit
real,
no more.
man. People are like, you sold out. Like, you look at Hodge Twins video now, they're getting killed because they're just trying to move to the next level.
Yeah,
I
You
was
said the
like-
Hodge Twins?
Yeah.
They got like 3,000 dislikes on one video because they're standing up and not sitting down.
3,000 dislikes?
Yo, but they got like 4 channels though.
But it's not. But people don't want people to make that. They want people to do the same shit all the time.
People
Yeah,
want to put
that's
to
the
the box.
problem.
They want them to sit in their room and just keep recording videos
Right.
in there.
So it's like no
nah,
wonder.
you gotta move up to the next level. Start acting and doing things. Whatever YouTube could bring you,
Yeah.
fucking take that shit. People need to say, hey, we got these people this far.
Yeah.
You know, we're along for the
Going.
ride. Instead of
I'm
saying
just
we're
trying to,
along
like-
for the ride because we got them there.
You got to use it as a
Yes.
gateway. You got to use it as a gateway to what you really want to accomplish.
I'm trying to figure out I've been trying to figure out yo, who I gotta sell my soul to get my channel on a bus.
Word, man.
Whoa, that is
But
some sick ass shit though.
Now, but I've been using like my YouTube channel to get different partnerships, get free games, and I just realized I have power with the amount of views and
Shit,
subs I get.
can I get your connection? I'm trying to get a free game.
I got because
I don't even care what it
Rebellion sent me Sniper Elite for free.
Fucking
What
codes.
else? Yeah, they sent me the code for free, and there was a couple other things like Decal Girl sent me that PlayStation 4 skin for free. Just a couple other things.
Brother, get some skin now.
That's clean though.
Brother, get some.
That's why when you got dudes making videos about YouTube is dead. It's like, which YouTube you watching?
I'm like, it has to be.
Like,
I'm like, they don't understand. Like I said before, man, the gaming industry really helped YouTube rise because that's why they're doing all these tweaks to YouTube. You think they're doing it because they're trying to see fucking people do reviews on stupid shit like plants? No, they're doing it because of the gaming industry. That's why they're trying to do 60 frames. Because the first piece of art research that I did when I read an article said something about the gaming industry, and then what they did, they promoted Battlefield and Titanfall. So they're not really trying to put the 60 frames because of other shit other than gaming. That like
the
I feel
gaming
like
industry has the biggest market because it definitely has that
retention
16 and under mark.
The retention.
I think the
market. If you can appeal to the younger guys and the teenagers, that's the biggest market on YouTube. Because if you get to those guys that do the skits and they do the rapping and they do the stuff like that, they have that say 16 and over bracket. But that 16 and over bracket got other shit to do. You know, they got to finish up college. They got to go to work. They got to do stuff like that. So they're not committed to watching the people's videos. We are all in here of age. There's people that we like to watch on YouTube, but just how committed can we be when we have to do our own thing? But if you got that 16 and under age range, those are the ones that are committed, and those are the ones that are mainly watching gaming videos.
Not how to cook shit.
Yo, I stay on them how to cook.
I be on there. What you talking about?
Yo, those beauty gurus are heavy too, though. Them beauty gurus be having millions of subs.
Don't know what's the name? Have
women?
What's the name? Got a TV show now.
Fitness community's doing very well.
Yo, I don't like Mike Chang no more though. Yo, I'm sorry about that.
Why you yelling though?
Is that the guy with the abs?
No. Like I used to like all his videos. So he started promoting shit like, well, if you want this manual, go on my website now and buy it. And I'm like,
he ain't supposed to prosper.
Did you hear his bias?
Yeah, like it just didn't like. Damn, he never used to be like that.
We gotta get out of that though. Sometimes people they get to a point where they can actually do that, and there might be people upset, but there's a lot of people that will go ahead
like
and do it.
You want 6-packs abs, Chase? Come buy my shit. Come join my website now. I'm like, really?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I wouldn't.
No, especially when your content used to be based on, don't take products this, eat, make sure your meals is this, and next thing you know, you want to sell your product. Like, that is just the way shit moves. Your money flows, of course, you're going to make business decisions.
You've been in the hood for too long, yo, because you got to get out of that mentality, yo. You should, if you love something, you should not have to do it free your whole life, man.
Right.
There's one phrase that still to this day makes me scratch my head and say, what the fuck? When I see a comment that says money whore.
Yeah.
That's
their favorite.
Or
you whore. Fucking retarded are you?
That's a child. It's not a grown adult.
Yo, dude, if I was a money
cares
whore,
about
I wouldn't
people
be
making
working.
money.
If I was a money whore, I wouldn't be working.
You whore kills me. Let me tell you why. Because people was like, oh, when I uploaded that video of me brushing my teeth, right?
That shit.
Yo,
I uploaded a video of me brushing my teeth, right? And dudes was like, "Oh, look at this you whore desperate for views." I'm like, because I know that like teeth brushing videos are in demand, right? So it would only make sense for me to upload a video of me brushing my teeth because I just know, that's gonna get mad views. How does that even make sense? Like, there's nothing to tell me like, I'm gonna get mad views from brushing my teeth. Come on, son.
Well, if people got these stupid ass
standards. If you knew, if I knew, fuck, I'd do it. Hell yeah,
I could do that shit. Nobody say nothing. I'll do a video brushing my damn teeth and nobody will say shit. Some people ain't allowed to do nothing. Some people they get away with everything. Some people ain't allowed to do nothing. But we got to remember, this is a video site where we get together. Or we just do our thing. We give our thoughts. So that's what this is about. So since when is there a problem for you uploading anything at all? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People forget that. You don't have to, just because you do news or videos or whatever on gaming doesn't mean you always have to do that. People's retarded.
Yo,
plus they're not paying for it. Like, if he was charging them, it'd be a different story.
And it has me rolling because. Like I watch BG's videos and I'm like, yo, do people not get it by now? Like how long?
No, they don't.
They don't. They know he does this shit on purpose. Like half his shit he does is not like he's not really serious. Oh, I'm gonna brush my teeth to get views. And I'm thinking like, he's gonna continue this shit because the same idiots are really gonna get hurt. Like they're really gonna think this shit is to the heart, and they're gonna get mad.
Fuck with him, and it's funny.
And I'm just like, yo, this shit is like for real. Like people really get mad, and I'm like, yo, this is gonna it's a motivation thing. Like he's gonna keep going. I'm like, these people are idiots. But you know what? Fuck it.
Here's another one, view whore. Yeah, because I'm on YouTube to not get views.
Right.
Like,
Right. No, but you know what? That's the one though. I will never say it to somebody, but I can understand why sometimes somebody would say that. Sometimes, I mean,
Yeah, I'll go overboard like a motherfucker.
Dudes will be out for 10 seconds before somebody got 8 videos, yo, on that shit, and then be wrong, and then go back and change the title.
Yeah, I'm dropping 100 videos. I'm dropping 100 videos when that Madden come out.
Oh man,
We already know.
I'm gonna unsub when Madden come out.
Come back to me in a month.
I say somebody's a view whore when they have to completely change. When you have to lie, you're a view whore. Like that's the way I feel. If you have to lie in your title because you know that's the only way you're going to get views, you're a view whore.
I'm a view whore. But my thing is like I don't understand like why is that a bad term now? Because everybody's reason for putting out something is to get the maximum amount of views that they can get.
Dude, it's like when people call somebody a fanboy. I just call them retarded because obviously we all fans of something.
Yeah.
They don't make anybody a fanboy of nothing because I love all consoles. What am I, a fan fag because I like all consoles? No, I don't. That's all just retarded shit. Now, like what one of you guys said before, I don't know who said it, but like if say for example somebody goes new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay, and when you click on it, they're playing fucking Call of Duty Ghosts, and they're like, hey, what up, guys? So this new gameplay is ready to be released August 11th. I'm like, what? Your title says it like, is it that shit is right now? I'm like, man, I'm about to report him. Shit gets me mad, yo.
I just click off.
Like,
damn, what the fuck?
That's why, you know what? We're talking about the Spam 404, the YouTube security guard, top flight in the nation. When they was here, though, YouTube was cleaned up for a couple weeks. I ain't gonna lie to you. You found it. Now it's back to like you gotta.
I can't work with a suit and tie on out this
yes,
bitch.
Yes, he did. We all the strategizing. We like, nah. We like, is that safe? We like, nah. You gotta get that shit out of here. They coming for you.
Buttoned up to the top. You couldn't tell me nothing.
A suit and tie though.
Suit and tie, bro.
Must had to be. Everybody's descriptions and tags was cleaned up.
I changed all of mine at one time.
Yes, we did. Matter of fact, I took all my tags out. I had no tags in my old videos because
I was afraid to put a Facebook in that bitch.
But it seems like people are going back to the bullshit tags because when I do look up,
you gonna get these tags.
You
gonna get this tag work now.
Wyza was ahead of the curve on that, on going back to him.
Oh man, he already had a system. That motherfucker always had one set up and ready.
Wait, what y'all got as y'all tags though?
Huh?
What y'all got as y'all tags for y'all videos though?
Like for example, what?
We talking about more about descriptions, really.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we're talking about shit that's related.
I'm just wondering though.
That was when people was taking like 8,000 extra tags.
Like GTA really OD.
Yeah, they
like now I'll put like maybe 6 or 7 in there. Y'all gonna get this.
They might have had 600.
But before, like last year,
you gonna get these 5,000
not last year, like early this year, bro. I tried to beat the max. Like, I tried to beat the character limit. But GTA, the way they did it was so wow.
I mean, but they benefit from it before.
There
were people whose tags shown, and I used to see people's tags, and they used to mention other YouTubers' names in their tags.
I did it.
Like,
everybody was doing that shit.
I know somebody wrote Chris Booth playing 2K.
Oh, if you had 2K, Chris Booth was all in them tags, bro.
Yes, I don't even know how much it helped though.
We don't know. I
was doing it anyway.
Yeah, whoever's leading the charge with the gameplay, I'm gonna go ahead and slide T Martin in there. Well,
I think what was happening was their videos were showing up on the side of ours, but we wasn't showing up on the side of theirs.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Their videos was on the second page and shit, and they were like, "What? My videos are more high demand. I don't get it."
And then the spam guys came. We cleaned all that shit out. All of it.
YouTube security officers was just wiping shit out.
We never know when they coming back, so I suggest people stay up on it because you don't want to.
I be going back to my videos, and I'm like, did I mention something? And I'll just like, even if I said one word of it, I'm like, all right, I'm safe. I'll put that tag in.
Damn, I forgot Smallz was here.
You know that Spam 404 got me on a video that made no sense? Like, it didn't even apply to it. Yeah, they got me. So if they're watching this, fuck off. And they just did it for no reason. They got me, and what they did at Nike was brutal.
Yeah, that's some bull.
What did they do to Nike?
He got his shit. They took his whole channel down. I mean, like, give people at least a day or so. Give them a warning. They took his whole shit down.
When they first came out, and they was just getting wow.
Oh, they was but they started going after, like, they was really targeting gamers. I don't know if people even realize.
Oh yeah.
Because we was the most flagrant ones, though. You can't act like.
Yeah, but they got Timothy De La Ghetto though. So you can't do that. You can't do that. His shit was back up with.
They didn't go to PewDiePie though, right? He probably got.
But they tweeted him. They was tweeting Brad, PewDiePie. They was tweeting everybody like.
They can tweet PewDiePie, but they ain't gonna take his shit on that.
No,
YouTube know better than
try.
No, he'll have some people come up.
YouTube is making millions of ad money off
YouTube. See, like, oh yeah, trying to report PewDiePie. Let's shut down this whole system.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Because now you're getting ahead of yourself. We ain't shutting down no PewDiePie now.
They've been inactive since June 16th. No tweets.
Yeah.
No nothing. And
I have a feeling the community about to get wild again.
Well, they had a personal agenda, and they had people they were working closely with that was having people their channels taken, and that's probably why you cannot do that. So
once they got exposed, it was over.
Yeah, you can't give people that kind of power to just be able to actually remove people's entire channels because people ain't deserving that, man. Yeah, nobody should have that kind of power that's making videos. Especially gaming videos, because you can just start taking down your competition. Just
see, that's some shit I would do. If they should not give me that power. That's some power. Because a lot of people, you better believe a lot of people would abuse that power. I mean, anybody would. I think.
Yo, how is this channel breathing? Yeah, I remember that.
You're gonna have to explain that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what phrase, like, who used that phrase on what channel.
How was it said?
I noticed me, Abel, and BG are not laughing. We do
that
not.
Shit said, I'm telling though. Yeah, we can't disclose that information live. That shit is classic though. Yeah. That was so unprofessional though.
I got a headache.
Y'all want to explain that? What happened?
No, we can't do that live though. That was so unprofessional.
That's NDA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, y'all.
That shit's classic.
Can't wait for that offline, but.
Well,
y'all want to take questions? Yo,
let's do that.
We could take a couple. Probably wrap it up soon.
They want to hear about Kevin Love. They want to hear about Kevin Love to the Cavs.
Yeah, somebody asked me that.
I think that is a great move.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that bench looking like though? Because your starting five can't get it done, man.
They starting to round it up though. They got Mike Miller. They got James Jones.
Ray Allen's gonna come back into the mix.
Yeah, they're talking about getting. See, that's now we talking like. Starting five, and people forget that. It's not just your starting five. Those people got to get some breaks, and they got to be able to bring in some guys that's actually going to produce for, even if they're in there for 7 minutes.
LeBron James is trying to win the championship.
System over here. I don't know. Like, check that out on Twitter, Chase. My man tweeted out a serious system.
I seen that before.
That's crazy.
That's
seen that.
Wait, what? My setup wasn't like that.
What you talking?
That is a website where you can actually put stuff in and it'll tell you what tags are used.
That's how GTA OD. That's probably.
No, what is this? Put that in the. I need a link.
He ain't put a link. He just put a picture.
Yeah, I don't want to retweet.
You mean Nick too quick, right?
Yeah, we ain't retweet now.
Just hashtag.
You having too many secretive pictures, bro. Like
I don't even want to favorite that joint because people gonna be looking, yo. I'm just gonna let that sit right there for a second.
I'm gonna put the link in the description.
I'm gonna grab it right now.
So look on the right, Dave.
Don't favorite that shit though, cause
I'm gonna favorite it with your name in it.
All right, it'll probably be gone on Twitter in a minute.
Why? I don't know how serious I can take them. I mean, is that how you spell decent though?
Man, you are fucked up.
Hold on. Why are you saying you don't know how long it's gonna be up there though? What, they're gonna take that down?
No, because we just said that's not a good thing to have.
What is that?
So
like,
take it down.
People are gonna start using that.
That tells people what tags to use, and it's 100% okay. It just gives better suggestions for tags.
Oh, there's a website.
Yeah, we can't let that get
Like
to the
it'll
max.
tell you
Yo,
what
Nick,
tags you can
delete
use.
that.
But some people
I
would
just
take that
use-
as a paragraph form and just put it in their description and call
What,
it.
what I do is I just make a list of all the upcoming games that are coming out that year and make those my tags.
You gonna get busted.
Oh man, you about to
lucky.
get
You lucky.
BG
You lucky. Your
trouble.
videos
I've been
are
doing
still
that for
breathing,
years
yo.
though.
You lucky your shit was still breathing.
You know what? They
Killed
probably know what you're about. They probably like, wait, that's BG chill. We ain't fucking with him.
I heard that.
his video. You know what? He let him
Because
keep
there's
his
people
tag.
getting shut down for putting stuff in their tags that's not in the video.
They got what's his
I
name?
don't know. I've been doing that for years.
Mr. Technical Difficulty got that work for that. He
Yeah,
had Miley
yeah,
Cyrus in
yeah.
them tags.
You know what, boy? What if you have a
Did he
30-minute
channel back?
video?
Did he ever bring his channel back or not?
Oh, he had 2 channels. They let him use the second one. He had to sign something though.
So they never brought back that first channel.
I don't think.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
I think it's like White Lightning or I forget the name of his other
that's-
channel.
But what if your video is like 30 minutes long? You think they're gonna really take the time to watch that shit to make sure all the tags is basically specifically based on that video?
See, it wasn't them. What you got to remember is you had all these little losers wanting certain YouTubers to get shut down, so they sat and watched the videos for them and sent them the information. They had people telling. They had a little coalition of bitches that were reporting all the information. So they didn't even need to do the work. They was constantly getting tweeted. That other
You gonna
people
call them a
were losing.
coalition though?
Coalition of bitches.
That's clean.
I like that.
But yeah, because people was getting warned about putting other YouTubers' names in their tags.
Oh, I do that too.
Yeah,
I'm a
everybody did.
scumbag.
You'd be
Yeah,
like
no.
PewDiePie versus
I don't think
BG.
anything's wrong with that. My video is related to them in some way, right? If we both
As
make it
long as
together,
you-
whatever.
I was shouting out. I was trying to get them some
I
stuff.
mean, we can rationalize all we want.
Yeah, we can.
But when that channel strike come, you gonna
Yeah.
know what you did. We all knew what we did. When people start getting taken down, everybody knew what they did. That's
Yo,
why
boy,
people-
because look at what I do now.
Destruction.
Yo, Che, look what I do now. Every time my video starts, I have, you know, your beats, right? You know how you got. Who's that? By the way, who's that chick that says your name in the beginning of your beat?
Ass cheeks.
Oh, word.
That's what we calling her now.
That's her name. Ass cheeks.
That's her.
That's her name on Twitter, though.
That's what she goes by. Ass cheeks now.
Nah. Because I was like, damn. All right, but anyways, I start that shit off first. When I do my tags, I make sure that they heard that name come out my video first.
Yo,
I'll be like,
funny for
Chase
that.
Money Beats on my tags. Like, I'll be like, Chase Money SoundCloud, Chase Money Beats. Like, that I do that shit on purpose just to have your name on the beginning. I'm not stupid, yo. I'm not trying to get caught up. Imagine you try to get my shit taken. Oh, Chase.
I feel like if you gonna put PewDiePie next to my video, I might as well put him in my tags. Fuck it, y'all did it.
I'm very risky with my like uploads though. Like if I'll upload something like probably knowing there's like an 80% chance I'm gonna get like hit with something.
Like Twitch. Damn.
And you
Yeah,
sharing
like-
that, you sharing that to the masses right now. They gonna get you.
I got a flag right now. I got a copyright strike right now from Sony because of the PlayStation Now beta. People was telling me don't
You
do
too?
it. I was like,
Oh yeah, you.
Well, nah, Ricky, he did. though.
Nah,
Let
my
me
shit
tell
was
you.
a minute long.
Let me tell you what Ricky did. First of all, you wasn't allowed to upload PlayStation Now footage.
Why can't I?
Hold on. Not only did he upload the footage, he bashed the footage in the upload. He said, "Man, this shit is trash, yo." And I'm like,
Yo, but you gotta understand something like that shit. That it said you have great connection. We're gonna put this on the best settings possible. How that shit fucking looks
I'm
clumpy
not
as
disputing
shit.
that. I'm saying, how you gonna bash something that ain't supposed to be up in the first place and think you ain't gonna?
It would have made it any better. Yo, if the video would have crashed, now I would have said I still love this service. You don't think they still would have gave me that fucking strike? No, they don't. give a shit.
There's a 30% chance you might have kept your channel clean.
No,
Not even-
I even tweeted them too. I said, "Fuck
didn't
y'all,
say
man. What's
that.
your shit service?"
You think some of these companies don't have personal agendas against YouTubers?
They do.
you know
As a no.
you know what the copyright
I know.
the last copyright I got before Sony was from Game Informer because
Game Informer.
Game Informer they had Batman on the cover of it was Batman Arkham Origins. They had it for the cover. They're the first ones to reveal the cover when it was coming out. So I just Googled any Batman cover. I just went to Google Images, use any image I saw. It turns out that at that time, Game Informer was the only one to release an image for Batman, so it was theirs. Then he hit me with the flag and everything. Like it even showed me the person's the exact person's name from Game Informer that did it too. So I even sent the dude an email. I was like, this is crazy, man. So yeah, Game Informer hit me with that.
Hold up, you used it as a thumbnail or it was in your video?
He got hit.
It was in my video for like 5 seconds. Yeah.
Yo, how the fuck they caught that though? Like, dude,
I ain't even that big. I ain't even big time like that, man. That's the crazy part. I'm just.
Yo, and you know what's crazy? All right, let me just say this live, because Chase, your video is live anyway. Why is it you have no, like, yo, I was watching your montage video, your 100K shit, and you got so much different. Yo, that shit had me crying when the dude fucking Stone Cold stunned that bitch, and you had him say Stone Cold Stunner.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
They didn't capture that shit? Like, they didn't catch you with that?
You can use short clips, sound bites, and music. What gets people is when they try to think they're going to bust out this 30, 45-second music clip. You cannot do that. You can use like 10, 15, 13 seconds. I mean, if you really, really want to be safe, I would tell people to use about 7. You can do that. And what I do is I do the montage and I upload it as private and then see if it gets anything. When it doesn't come back, then I know it's fine.
And you know why I'm not afraid either? Because you have after 8 months, it goes away. So
I thought it was fixed.
Yeah, after 8 months, the copyright strike is gone. So during the 8 months, I'll be walking the straight and narrow path. Like I'd be like Chris Brown on probation, just acting real nice and everything. But after that, I'm a straight badass again.
Shake your hands.
I got a fucking stupid ass PlayStation now.
See, he gets it. He like, fuck that shit.
My brother T texted me. He wanted us to answer this question. He said, "What is the biggest misconception about gamers now?"
That we fucking have no life. I don't know.
That we all live in a basement.
That we're all old and we get no pussy. I'm sorry. That's basically what they think.
Well, Ricky, you don't be getting no ass though, bro.
Yo.
Chase,
I don't even think, Chase, you have time to get ass. You feed Cody right after this podcast, then you eat your dinner and go to bed.
We're fat and we live in our mother's basements. That's the biggest.
Oh, shit.
It's been like that.
Yeah, it's that typical stereotype.
But they don't understand that gamers is driving so much media right now. It's ridiculous.
They don't realize that gaming don't mean, it doesn't mean anything to your personal life. I don't understand. People are just idiots. Then I just tell them, is it because you guys don't have it? I don't get it.
I feel like people that watch a lot of TV and shit shouldn't be saying nothing. Video games ain't nothing but us contrling something on the screen. It ain't no different.
If you're a mom who watches Kardashians, you can't talk about goddamn.
Yeah, that's even worse. Reality TV. If you watch that shit, but you look down on people that play games, you retarded.
Exactly.
If you're watching Love and Hip Hop, then you shut the fuck
up.
Not
even. It's the same thing. It's just an interactive movie, basically. That's the difference between games and watching something on TV. We're actually controlling.
Shut the fuck up. Something that they did in their pastime when they were kids, and they probably gave it up. So now they're like, well, why can't you give it up? You're old enough. Why are you still doing it? Well, that's a choice that you made, and this is a choice that we made. So a lot of people just don't understand why other adults couldn't get past it like they did.
Yo, that shit happened to me at that shit happened to me at the gym, yo. I'm over here working out. Some dude's like, yo, when we gonna hit up the club, man? I'm like, nigga, when we gonna hit up this Call of Duty, though? He was like, what? I'm like, nigga, what you think? Because I work out, I don't play game. I'm like, fuck you.
The club, that shit is corny, though.
I don't do that. I don't do that shit, man.
The club or the strip?
Amen.
I don't know, man. People used to be like, yo, why don't you go out? I'm like, nigga,
man,
the club
I used to be popular. It was backwards for me. The club is somewhere I stopped going.
Let's hang out and have some racing. Like, yo, let's go play some Call of Duty. I have a problem with that.
To me, the club was something that became immature as I got older. Because I remember this one time I went out. I went to the club with some friends, and there was 2 parts. It was a downstairs and upstairs, but downstairs it was like a club for basically it was like people going through their midlife crisis club. Like dudes and chicks in there looking like they in their late 30s and 40s, dancing to the same music we dancing to. I'm like, nah, that's lame. I am not I can't do that. I can't be in a club at 30, 40. Nah, that's lame. So.
You know what killed me was these team bashes. I don't know if y'all had to go through that shit, but it was during my high school years. They had too much advertising on these clubs, and I'm like, all right, so I checked one out, and I was like, yo, they have these young ass teens in here. I'm like, oh hell no, and I'm like, yeah, that's why they call them a team bash. Meanwhile, you got Nicki Minaj on the cover of this shit. But I'm like, whatever. And I don't know, I just don't like none of that shit, man. I don't like being around crowds like that. I don't mind going out with a few friends to the city or doing activities.
Now that's cool.
I don't mind. Like, if y'all want to do a road trip, y'all want to go out somewhere fun, even hit up, like, maybe a casino, because the casino by my house is open up, like, something fun, or get a couple of drinks. But clubbing and shit, I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Dirty ass hoes, drunk ass hoes.
I think a lot of people do it just because they feel like it's they gotta fit. So I gotta like the club and I gotta go.
Right. And I don't trust people either. Like, yo, you think I trust dudes? Like, there's some sensitive ass dudes. You ever been chilling with somebody drinking and be like, yo, I love you, man? I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm going home.
All right, so I went to the strip club and I recycled like the same $20 the whole night. My friends would tell y'all. I kept on.
Are you the guy that like put some money in strippers' little string and then you take it out the other end now? or am I the only guy that does that?
No, I can't. I mean, not even say this shit.
Like I'll just like mad singles in there, but I'll just keep taking some out like one by one and just keep recycling the same dollar.
Nah, yo, my cousin was touching the girls and the bouncer dude was like, yo, you're not allowed to touch them. He was like, yo, but he goes, you're not putting he goes, if you're not putting the money with her, you're not allowed to touch them in those areas like that. Because my cousin was like, touch you? Like, yo, he was slapping that. So what he did, he pulled $1 out and said, well, I got this. And then he would put it back in and slap their ass. We got kicked out. I was like, yo.
Now, you're in New York, right?
Yep.
Which club you talking about?
I can't really. I'm not saying this shit live right now.
I went to Sue's.
Yeah, when we go offline, I'll speak more. Can't do this shit live right now.
We about to go offline now.
Wait, hold up. You got to feed Cody?
I ain't talking about sin or nothing like that.
No. Wait, what? Nah. See, I haven't done that shit in a long ass time.
He's about to say years, but then he realized.
No. Yeah, I can't really speak about. No, I can't.
Does anybody have any last things to say to the people watching? This was a great show, by the way. Live.
What happened to my nigga Abel? What's up, Abel?
Yo.
His thing kept cutting off.
Yo, nah, my headset broke. So.
Oh, that's why.
Wait. Hold on.
I thought he was just leaving.
Hold on. What you got? Turtle Beaches?
Nah, yeah, my headset broke.
Look how them joints are set up.
I tried to play it all hard too. Like, nah, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, like I'm up here, like I'm in the rap booth, like just like this. But I want to talk, but I look like an idiot.
I had the worst experience with Turtle Beaches. They
have PayPal. Hit up Abel on his PayPal, everybody.
Yeah, help me out, guys, because as you can see,
just buy some Astros, man.
I got some more Turtle Beaches that I do not use.
Buy Astros, man. Trust me.
Yeah, I got.
I got those same exact Turtle Beaches.
Yo, can y'all see my? Can you guys see my default my picture?
Yeah, Pikachu.
What does it say on it though? Abel, can you read that for me?
Thunder on them bitches.
No, the top.
Thunder on them bitches.
Yeah, right. You don't see the rest of it? What is it? Didn't say.
No, it's just a circle. They cut it off.
Oh, it was supposed to be it was because of what UTX was doing. He was promoting it for me. It said Chris. That's me. Chris is Pikachu, and I told Chris that thunder on them bitches because they was shitting on them earlier.
Going to throw shots right before we end the stream, though.
My bad, Chris.
Third and 42. What the?
Hey, why look like Smallz is in the gym though? Look at the background. Look like you're in the gym, yo.
You know, I take this call everywhere I go.
Yo, hold up. You in your crib? Crib look like a mini mall.
That's that YouTube money right there.
He got frozen though.
Yes, he did. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this episode up. Appreciate everybody as always.
Man, we went 2.5 hours almost.
Yes, that's what usually happens.
Social rejects.
Not yet. That's what I told people. They be calling people on YouTube. YouTubers be calling people nerds. Everybody's a nerd if you want to make a video. Go.
Can I give this kid a shout out? Real young Moolah. I just wanted to shout you out, brother. I would have been more lively, but as you can see, I had technical difficulties. So shout out.
That shit just hanging now.
Is that them $70 joints? That's why I'm messing with
yeah.
That's why right there. Do not buy Turtle Beaches.
Don't do it.
How long you had them? 3 weeks?
No. I had these for I think 2.5 years.
That's not bad. All right, that's decent. But look, I use my skull candies to talk and everything, but I love my Astros, dude. Like
Astros, man. You don't even know that they're wrong.
I thought people was lying, but these things right here, bruh.
Let me see.
Those are 850s, right?
Yeah, these
Yeah,
joints.
buddy.
I mean, $300. I would never tell somebody to go out and spend $300 on no headphones.
But they just so good quality though. They don't even hurt your ears.
Refurbished off eBay for $200.
You don't even know that they're wrong half the time.
But
Like,
I tell you what,
like,
oh
in
my
the street,
goodness.
I just be sitting here watching TV, still
Not
got
only
these things
that,
on and don't even know it.
If you have an iPod or something, you can plug your iPod into the mix amp and listen to the music while gaming and control the levels, bro.
Yo, dude, they don't even hurt your ears. Like you don't
No.
catch any pain on the side of your ears when you keep
Nope,
your
they're
headset
pillows.
on.
They
They're
got
so
pillows in these
comfortable,
things.
dude.
That's my next joint then for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
gotta-
you
Me and Wyza got a good deal on ours.
We
yeah,
got
I
a
ain't shit. I bought my ashtray.
Hold up, y'all get discounts and shit?
Nah, well, yeah.
They got the ultimate discount. 5 fingers down there.
Wow.
Stop playing.
Hey, that's funny because the little paperwork that came did have my YouTube name on there.
See? Yeah.
Wow. I don't even get a fucking receipt.
Episode 35. We'll try to do some more Q&A next show. We was deep in these discussions right here. So
Definitely thanks for everybody for joining though. It was really
Yeah.
dope.
Yes, definitely, always.